Lewis is getting fucked this patch.
That's a fascinating thing to start the stream audio out on.
Sorry, Chemical Love now has increased active frames.
Ah, no. Oh, man. In this Behemoth Typhoon, Gold Lewis Dickinson drops straight down the tier list.
As if he wasn't already at the bottom.
Exactly. I still love Gold Lewis, though. Behemoth Typhoon is my favorite move in the game. I'm still sad we didn't get to see anything more of his alien. Now, this patch is going to do some wild things to Guilty Gear, isn't it? I like how I'm talking about Guilty Gear in a stream that's supposed to be about Ori, but you know what? We work with it. It's pre-stream, it's not related yet.
We deal.
Indeed. Alright, Joseph, what are some ways we can relate Guilty Gear to Ori and the Blind Forest?
It's a good question.
I think the only things I can think of are two-dimensional with gravity. That's about it. I don't think there's anything really else. Either way, I'm gonna go ahead and start up the game and just switch to the live scene earlier than I usually do, because, like, at this point I've started to realize waiting for 2 o'clock specifically is not really that effective of a way to go.
It doesn't matter.
The most effective way.
Yeah, perhaps not. Also, I've realized that I'm accidentally on the end screen instead of the starting screen. You know what? We deal with that too. Alright. This is gonna be a lie. This timer, this quote-unquote timer, that is really just a single time marked for the start of the stream. I must honor it, though, because it's funnier that way. I have to let people think it's gonna tick down and then eventually stop. But, no, it's literally just 2 o'clock Mountain Time. I still think this is easily the single greatest idea I've ever had. And that's a problem.
I got duped too.
You got
like,
duped,
oh,
indeed. It'll count down. No, it doesn't.
It never does.
It never will. That's the best part. Even when I decide, or even if I decide, hey, I probably should have a working countdown. Nope, this is exactly how it's gonna be. It's gonna be great, because everybody's gonna expect it to count down, and then it will never do that. Best part is if someone's watching in a time zone that isn't Mountain, this 2 o'clock will make 0 sense.
No sense whatsoever.
It'll be wonderful.
I live in Mountain Time and it doesn't even make sense.
Exactly. So just imagine how confusing it must be for people who actually don't live in this time zone. It'd be wonderful, wouldn't it? Alright, I'm gonna grab one last thing before I start the stream. I'll be right back. Alright, and with the addition of a chilled can of Dr. K to my stream setup, we can continue. Yes,
begin.
specifically Dr. K. Why would we begin when we can continue the conversation we've already been having? Alright, let's see. Will this capture properly? Let's find out. Also, I need to adjust my lighting, and by that I mean open some curtains. Alright, do I sufficiently look like I'm staring into the sun yet?
Yes.
I think, yes. Alright, we're good then. But yeah, 2 hours, or like 2.5 hours in, and I'm already 50% of the way through the game. Good to know.
Yeah, the game is not exactly long.
But you know what? It's the experience that matters. It truly is a wonderful game. It looks and sounds amazing, and it only very slightly annoys me at many times. Like this time. Wait, what?
Have you ever beaten the game?
Yes.
Okay.
I have beat the game.
So you know.
I'm pretty sure you were there.
Right, I was. No one ever said I'm smart. Let's see. Do you have Bash at this point? What am I saying?
Yeah. I also have the best combat technique in the game, with the exception of Bash. I'm gonna pretend I saw that.
That one's just the straight up best combat.
Yeah. Bash is just the best move in the game for every other reason.
Exactly.
Also, little did we know that I was actually playing Ori in the Legally Blind Forest, as in I can't see. Now, while I may not technically be considered legally blind, I might as well be. My favorite method of dealing with my problems. I love escort missions.
See, at least the escort missions in this game can be really fast if you use Bash in order to send it in the direction you need it to go.
Yeah. I, however, completely forgot that that was the thing you could do. And instead, I actually just carried it all the way. Why? Who knows? On the bright side, this torch is now lit, and if you did not see the previous stream, you have literally zero context for that. We lit the shrouded lantern. It lifted the haze. Ori, the key to the Forlorn Ruins. The Gumon seal has been revealed. Fair enough. Using this key, you can gain entrance to the Forlorn Ruins. Bold of you to assume I remember where that is. The element of winds is... Indeed I do. The element of winds is deep within the Forlorn Ruins, south of this place. It's not too far from here. I can show you the way. Neat. So I just need to jump straight off this cliff. Got it. I can do that. I'm so good at video games. Can I not deal? No, I must. I'm not gonna lie, I unironically thought I just saved straight on top of that thing shooting me, and I'm like, well... Man, I suck at this game. I don't want to talk about it. I never claimed to be good. It's wonderful, isn't it? I'm so good at video games. We're just gonna save once more and then go down. Why would I even bother with the flame when I can literally just do that? The answer is because sometimes positioning is actually somewhat important. As I should know. Is this something? Yes. Mapstone fragment. Once more gonna save because I don't exactly have a great track record. Let us open that door. See you later, nerds.
Why would you say nerds when you could have called them birds?
Because birds rhymes with nerds, and I didn't want to be too literal about it.
Well, I mean, you always say nerds, so being literal would have been the joke.
Exactly. And the fact that I wasn't makes it a great denial of expectations. Because they were fulfilled the whole time. I'm a comedy genius. It's just a shame that genius doesn't extend to other aspects of my skill. I don't think I'm going the right way. Alright, if I head over here... I don't want to talk about it. How far ago did I save? Oh, this is actually a better place for me. That is not how I was meant to tackle that. I'm so good at video games. But only if by good you mean actually terrible. Why am I blind?
I mean, you are playing Ori and the Blind Forest.
Might as well call this series Ori and the Blindfolded with how good my vision is. And while that would be a great challenge run, I am unfortunately not good enough at video games to do that. Another mapstone fragment. I have 2 of them now, and I have no idea where to use any of them. I don't want to talk about it. I'm gonna save right there. I did not expect the blast radius to be that big. It's been a hot minute.
Understandable. Yeah, you're not able to do anything with that, Actually, wait, do you have the shot yet?
Not yet. I did not go the path that gives me that yet.
Okay.
I don't think that this place is the place that gives it. I'm pretty sure it's not.
No, because this is when... Actually, no, I think this might be.
Wasn't it the burrow that gives it? That worked! Calculated. Mapstone. I could really use some mana. That would be nice.
Nah.
Simply not allowed. How could I forget? I'm just gonna ignore that one, I think. Fool. That is notably not how I think I'm supposed to do that. God, I'm so bad at video games. Now I have to go all that way because I'm out of mana. I'm gonna go see if there's crystal somewhere around here. I've already...
No. Like, I just got to where you said, I don't think that's how you're supposed to do it. You actually could have done it that way.
Could I?
First you would have to bash down in order to knock him into the air. Then
Oh,
you
that
jump
checks in.
up and bash him from there.
It really is just simple geometry. It's a shame my teacher didn't bother teaching us that. Ray knows what I'm talking about.
He didn't. He said teach yourselves.
Seriously.
Yeah,
Yeah.
he literally did nothing but grade assignments he made us take literally every week.
It was like just like, oh, fill out this worksheet, teach yourselves, and then take a test every fucking day.
Indeed.
I hate teachers like that.
Indeed.
He was an alright dude, but his teaching style was unagreeable for everyone.
Egregious at
It's
best.
not even a teaching style. That's just not teaching.
You know you don't exactly have a good legacy when someone describes literally your job as egregious at best. Kinda like my
Well,
gameplay of Ori and the Blind Forest.
I've seen worse.
Impressive. You know what? It's not worth this mapstone. All I need to find mana to save with first. I love using the environment to my advantage. That guy does not get knocked into the air with Bash.
Wait, he doesn't?
No,
Right. Big guys don't. Right.
that guy did, however.
I'm stupid.
There we go. Much better. Now, I still don't have mana to save with. It's not a good sign, all things considered. God dang! I got anti-aired. It really is just like Guilty Gear.
Just 6p.
6 punch is the best move in the game on literally every character, with the exception of maybe Faust.
Yeah, his 6p isn't really good. Plus his jump H is just better.
Indeed.
Like, it's bad when your dedicated anti-air isn't even your best anti-air.
It do be like that sometime.
But such are the ways of Loust.
Indeed. We still love Faust here, though.
You're getting real comfortable with this "we" word.
Are you telling me you don't take too kindly to Faust around here?
Strive Faust, no. XR
Fair
to
enough, I
ACR
can accept
Faust?
that.
Sure, I love the goofy Faust. I'm not a huge fan
Ah!
of the Abomination Faust.
Alright, I may literally be like one hit away from death, but you know, we can work with it. Especially when I can just do this. Come on. Charge at me. My favorite strategy, running and hiding. Alright, now I still need your help to get to that switch, I think. I didn't hit the ground, no! This is just awful. This is the one thing I dislike about Ori and the Blind Forest. The fact that saving is tied to a mana system.
Yeah.
That is literally the one thing I dislike about this game.
Well, hey, at least you'll like the one life only mode. You don't have that problem there.
Indeed. I already asked this in the previous stream, I think, but can you remind me, is One Life on hard or normal mode?
Hard.
Hard? Oh, man.
Yeah.
Well, when there's no reason to save, might as well not save, right?
Exactly. I don't know why you stopped to kill the spider.
I don't know either. Alright, monkey.
Hey, souls.
Now's not the time, Axel. Bonk. Alright.
Can you make progress this time?
No. Healing, please. Oh god. Where am I going again?
Left.
I know, but I'm gonna grab this first. Probably not gonna help me, all things considered, because by this point in the game, everything still one-shots me, even with this much health. See? Exactly what I'm talking about! I didn't even see that. I didn't even see that.
TJ?
I'm like in my death throes or something. I don't know what's going on. I never claimed to be good at this game. And if I did, it was mostly sarcasm.
I felt that.
Alright, then the monkey is revived. And I must bait it closer so I can use it as my platform once more. Bonk. Alright,
Gotta
without...
love taking advantage of the natural wildlife.
That is one way of phrasing it, and it would be correct.
I mean, when you think about Ori and the Blind Forest, it's just a capitalism simulator.
That is certainly one way of thinking about it, yes. Ah! Ah! Let me through, please. Once lush and green, now covered in ice. Those who didn't escape paid with their lives. Alright. In we go. I believe the game has been saved. If I die here, I finally get to move on. The Forlorn Ruins. Here's where the Gumon live. They build miraculous structures and infuse them with the light of the spirit tree, which keeps them safe. I don't think these ones are living. Oh no. These Gumon were frozen, unable to escape. When the element of winds lost its light, these ruins must have turned into their grave. Indeed, they are dead. I'm not gonna lie, I completely forgot this place's gimmick already.
I just realized that I'm such a good friend and didn't even have your stream open.
Wow. Thank you for being a good friend.
Don't worry, you'll remember this place's gimmick very quickly.
Indeed. The Gumon were crafty inventors. They had foreseen a bright future that never came. Look at this light vessel. They were able to store the light of the spirit tree within. Oh, I have to bring this thing along with me, don't I?
Yep.
And this thing's what makes it so that the fire doesn't burn me.
Indeed, but then you also have
The
the
gravity.
gimmick. Have fun.
Fuck. I tried to drop it, but I realized I am not good at video games. Please, Saint, don't talk to me about this so long again. This is the one issue with having saving tied to a mana system. Alright, before I do that, I'm gonna go check out this other side real quick, because I died there earlier like an idiot. I don't think I died, but I definitely failed.
Fun fact, this entire section is actually beatable without the Goomon light.
That only checks out.
And it's only because there is a built-in cheat code in-game that allows you to teleport to a specific part in every room.
Checks out. Does that take you to the very end of this one?
No, it takes you about halfway through.
To where the light is no longer necessary?
Well, the light's supposed to be necessary.
Fuck. Unintentionally becomes no longer necessary.
Yeah.
Wow, I am so good at video games. God, this is awful. Every time I die, I have to witness this again.
Rest in pieces.
The problem is that I cannot, because as soon as I die, I get right back up.
Oh, I meant your mental sanity. Like
True.
your mental state is in pieces.
I mean, it already was before this, but let's not talk about that. I did not time this correctly. Granted, if you've witnessed me do anything for any amount of time, you know timing is not exactly my greatest skill.
What are you talking about? Timing is your best skill.
It's your only skill.
I don't know about that one. The problem is you might be right, but that doesn't mean it's a skill I'm good at.
See, in a way, every person has every skill. Now, how high level that skill is...
That's a different question entirely.
Yeah. Like, you have the skill of timing.
That did not go at all how I wanted it to. Why did I do that?
Hey, at least you didn't die for it.
Indeed. Which, oddly enough, is better than I can say for half the stuff I've done here.
Only half.
You're correct about that. God, why am I stupid?
Again, only half.
I don't want to talk about it, okay? You know, the main reason I have people on is so that I can banter about myself being bad at video games without sounding completely insane. The only issue is it doesn't work and I still sound completely insane, even when other people are there to listen to me.
You make it sound as if everyone here isn't insane in some regard.
I can't disagree.
Hell, you being insane is why I always catch you in 50-50s in fighting games. After all, doing the same thing over and over again and expecting a different result is the definition of insanity.
Indeed.
No, that's just an apocryphal Einstein quote.
Indeed.
I
Was it
know,
even something he actually said?
No, that's why it's apocryphal.
I know. I'm just making fun of TJ's inability to ever win a 50-50.
Whether it's an actual skill or in luck, I am guaranteed to lose every coin flip. This is a fact that has been seen in my Genshin Wish history, as outlined in one of our co-hosts' most recent videos. Would you like to explain, Gamer Jeff TK? what the video was.
Sorry, what?
I was trying to plug your channel because you used a clip that featured my Genshin Wish history to explain how bad my luck is.
Oh yeah, that is true. Sorry, I'm playing through Brotherhood. A major story event happened. I didn't even realize you said anything about my username until I heard it play back in the stream, quiet as shit. And I was like, wait, what?
Understandable.
Either
I'm
way,
so
how's
good
the
at
Ori
timing.
going?
I've died approximately 70 times so far, but you know what? I can work with it.
Hey, at least you made progress.
Debatable.
Yeah.
You made it past the point you were stuck at before.
I can't disagree, but also, what's
That
that
last
matter when
death
I
was
keep
a
getting
little-
sent back there?
Yeah, that last death was a bit,
We don't talk
ouch.
about it.
I'm talking about before you entered the temple.
That's fair, but like, I don't know. Having 30 minutes to progress maybe 2 minutes of actual game time is a bit of an oof.
What? No.
I don't
It's
appreciate
part of the
being
course.
one-shot by everything in the environment.
It's par for the course.
TJ, how long did you spend on the final room in Farewell?
Longer than this, but also... Farewell's notoriously difficult. Ori, I don't think, is particularly considered that bad of a game.
But my point is, it took you, what, 2 or 3
It
hours?
took me 10
to
years
beat
to
a
find...
4-minute room?
Yeah. At least that room had the, like, notoriety of being particularly difficult.
Okay, and this temple has the notoriety.
Wait, it just follows me, doesn't it?
Yes. Yes, it does.
Oh, thank God! Mana! I can finally save. I'm not gonna lie, the realization that this follows me makes this entire place so much easier. I thought it was an
I was
escort
wondering
mission.
how-
I was wrong.
No. Like, I was wondering how long until you realized it, but I wasn't gonna say it.
I don't want to talk about it. The worst part is I did this place before, and I think I did it in the exact same way I'm doing it right now. Well, not like now that I've realized, but like prior to the realization, I mean.
But the thing is, I always wondered why they make it follow you, because, like, you can see that this is designed for you to hold it throughout the entire thing.
It's because of people like me.
Like, the platforming is very clearly designed to limit your movement by forcing you to hold the orb. And then they don't force you to hold the orb.
Indeed.
It's like, I always wondered why they did that.
Because they knew about people like me. That's the only explanation you need. Alright, there's one.
Gotta love gravity gimmicks.
Indeed.
Let's see, which Sonic
2.
game was it that dealt with gravity?
I don't know.
Colors had a section. Lost World was, like, I think its main mechanic, because the worlds were fucking, like, rounded.
Yeah.
I love how I still have 2 map stones and I have no idea where the where the actual stones are.
Well, you know where one of them is.
Indeed. As for how to properly access it, I'm gonna have to do that on the way back, I think. Which, if this is any indication, is gonna take me a hot minute.
Nah, you'll be fine.
I don't know about that one, Chief.
Literally, as I said that, I saw you fall into the spikes.
Like I said, I don't know about that one, Chief.
Comedic timing at its finest.
I'm a master at comedic timing, but only in terms of when it makes me suffer. Kind of like that. You'll see what I mean when you hear the sentence again on stream.
Oh, I have the stream muted. I'm just watching it.
Fair enough.
I don't like hearing myself.
Understandable. I completely understand that. Either way, once more with feeling. Well, back here again.
The gravity mechanic took me way too long to understand here.
Understandable. Basic movement is apparently something I still don't understand.
Did you miss the keystone?
Yes! I'm just so done with this place that I'm trying to grab the one on the bottom first, because the one on the top is easier. Although it looks like I just intentionally walked past it, there's a plan here. Not a good one, but a plan. I love being at 2 health and half a point of mana. In a game where everything deals 6 damage to me at the slightest touch. Oh, man. Although I think Ori is easily, like, a standout game in terms of, like, presentation and gameplay, mechanically it's, sometimes a bit wonky. And, hard mode really brings that out. Because there's not as much mana in the game as you think there is, until you realize, man, I've been at like 2 health with half a point of mana for the past, like, hour.
You've only been streaming for 40 minutes.
Indeed, but that does not mean I'll be, any better off in the next 15. I don't even know why I bother doing the light thing except to change gravity.
Yeah, I mean, really changing gravity is the only reason you ever need it.
Indeed.
Which makes me sad.
Yeah.
Like, if the orb functioned similarly to other light orbs...
Or you just have to
that'd be
physically
fine.
carry it.
Well, physically carry it or bash it.
However, this one can't be bashed, automatically making it
Yeah.
significantly worse to work with.
Like, if it functioned like any other light orb...
Including the ones you can make yourself.
Yeah! Like,
This
this
is
area would be so much better. But because it follows you, it just eliminates half the challenge.
Indeed, and
But
yet
then
somehow...
makes the rest of the challenge worse.
Indeed.
Like, this is easily, in my opinion, the worst part of the game.
I'm glad I'm not the only one who thinks that, because I have a long legacy of not understanding this place. Granted, only one person here would probably be familiar with that, but it's the thought that counts.
The thing is, the problem is, this area isn't even hard, it's just boring.
Indeed. And that causes me to slip up a lot more than something actually being difficult. No! Ah! Ah! This is causing me physical pain.
It does sound like it.
I got so close, and then I tripped on a single flower petal and died for it.
Dumb question. Are you able to bash the petal, like, before you go up there to knock it at the flower and kill it?
I
Or
don't
not petal,
like the
but,
bullet.
yeah, the bullet.
Possibly?
It might be a good idea to try that, just that way you don't have to...
I'm not sure if I can get high enough is the
I-
problem.
You should be able to get high enough from the first... Or from the large rock.
Ow. I'll try it out.
Because, like, there's a very wide range on bash.
That is true.
Maybe you can't.
No, you can. It doesn't kill the flower, though. It does not kill the flower. This is good to know. And by good to know, I mean I am in pain. Someone please send help. I don't know what kind of help I need.
Mental.
Definitely. But I think more importantly than that, I just need someone who's good at this video game.
Unfortunately, I can help with neither of these.
Dang.
I'm not paid enough to be a therapist.
Well, you know what they say.
It costs 10,000 yen to get a therapist.
It costs
But
0 yen to tell myself it's all my fault.
Hanekawa, no.
Ah! Alright, I have the keystones. I'm gonna save. And once more through this bit. It's like, this place really does make me sad. I can tell what they were going for, and I really appreciate what they were going for. But man, does it not execute properly. Speaking of not executing properly, I do not execute properly.
See, I wouldn't know if I execute properly. No one's ever tried to execute me.
I'm sure people have tried to execute me before. And, didn't go very well, because I'm still here.
Tell you what, Jeff. You execute me, I'll execute you afterwards.
See, I don't get anything out of that.
You get to find out how good you are being executed.
No, because by the time you attempt, you'll already be dead, so then you can't execute
Figured
me.
it out!
Yeah, of course I did.
Alright, I've gotten my mana back. I've created a new save point.
1 second.
This was a bad idea. Good to know, you can't drop that while you're in the air. That would make this significantly less painful. But where's the fun in that? I'm not gonna lie, I think half the reason that you're allowed to drop and let it follow you is because some of this stuff is just basically not, like, not impossible, but just not fun at all if you don't. Alright, I finally regained my mana because I found that fountain, that spirit fountain. I can use one of these map stones.
You still need 2 keystones.
Indeed. They're further up. I know it.
Indeed.
I don't like fighting on the ceiling. Ah, no! No, I'm stupid. I don't want to talk about it. You know, it just occurred to me, probably a better way of reducing stream delay for the co-commentators would be this. I'm just gonna... There we go. Perfect. You can now watch as I die with comedic timing in real time, as opposed to not real time.
Indeed, and I can hear the game now.
Indeed. No! Why? Why do I get one shot by half the stuff in this place?
Just hard mode things.
You know, I didn't actually get one shot by those spikes, so I'm gonna take it.
Yeah, this isn't a Mega Man game.
Indeed. Oh man, I can't wait for when I eventually do cover Mega Man games on the channel. It's gonna be great. And by that I mean I'm actually going to lose my mind. Okay, correction. I think I've already lost my mind. Yeah, that makes more sense, I think.
So, you saying Mega Man reminds me. Fun fact regarding Ratty Rippy.
Oh,
There's
no.
actually an achievement in-game
Mm-hmm.
called, wait, do those insta-kill you for not hitting spikes once throughout a completed playthrough?
Checks out.
For the record, spikes do not instant kill you. On the contrary, I don't think they even do like half of your health.
Checks out.
Well, actually, I'm pretty sure the damage that spikes do is dependent on where in the game they are.
That would somehow check out.
Yeah, I mean, if the damage that the grass in Genshin does is dependent on where you are.
Ah!
Oh yeah, were you aware of that?
The pyrograss?
Yes.
Yeah. Oh man.
Why?
Don't worry about it. Just a direct nerf to some of the most powerful characters in the game at that time. Completely by accident. I love accidental direct nerfs.
Okay, but here's the thing. There's at least one player that uses the different damages from grass in order to lower their character to 1 health.
Checks out. Ah! This is so painful.
Oh, it's fucking hilarious to me.
Yeah, I can't disagree. As unironically awful as this is, I can imagine it's getting a good laugh out of at least someone. And that someone appears to be Joseph.
Indeed.
Ah!
Then again, I do take delight in people suffering.
Truly the best state of mind. Schadenfreude is a wonderful thing, isn't it?
Let's see, I'm trying to remember what the phrase is. I think it's the misery of others is the taste of honey.
Checks out.
I think that's the phrase at least.
I've got a different phrase that I think you might find applicable in this circumstances that you could say to me and still make sense. Get fucked, nerd.
Yeah. Okay, so it's a Japanese phrase that roughly translates to the misery of others tastes like honey. That's what it is.
Checks out.
And then, of course, the German is just Schadenfreude.
Man, every time I round that corner.
I click back. Just heal.
I'm actively dying. Like, not in game. I'm dying plenty in game, but every time I like do that, I feel like a month of my life just getting ripped away.
Understandable. Fun fact though, we're all dying.
Indeed.
Slowly but surely, marching ever forwards towards our inevitable demise.
You know what? Can I like get this guy to shoot me? Yes. I can't bash that apparently. Hey. Hey. I cannot bash that. God damn it, no shortcuts. Oh, man, this is painful.
I mean, you're able to make your orb that you can bash, right?
No, I didn't grab that before coming here. I can bash the things themselves though. Ow. Ah!
So you don't have that ability?
I do not have that ability.
Oof.
I did not grab that before coming here.
Yeah, because that can lead to some interesting shortcuts.
Indeed. But only if you have it, as we have seen so far. See you later. Ah, shit. No, no, no. Alright, I've recovered it.
Progress! Wait, no, never mind. You've already been here.
I have already been here. And I'm gonna be here again!
TJ. You're supposed to wait for that to be on the block that you're on.
Why would I ever do that when throwing caution to the wind is so much more fun?
Look, I know you're just trying to throw for content, but
I love throwing.
I mean, holy
caution.
shit! At least he's in a different area than when I left.
Debatable.
Same
not
area.
really.
It's been the same place over and over.
I mean, yes, but he has made some progress.
I don't want to talk
Alright.
about it. As I
for
whittle away
context.
here.
For context, this is about 15 seconds of content.
Indeed. And it's taken me how long?
See, obviously he's trying to stretch out Ori to be as long as Tales of Symphonia.
Yeah, if I get 15 parts out of this, it'll be great. Trust me.
Well,
At this
you
rate,
think
you could
15,
get
but
15
actually
parts
14.
out of this.
Wait, what?
I said, you think 15, but actually 14, because you miscounted on the 13th episode.
Given the progress of the 13th episode, I think I still have room for 2 more. I did die to the same boss, like, twice in a row. After an incredibly long cutscene that was unable to be skipped. And a second boss fight before that one, actually. I killed Pronema 3 times before being able to actually move on.
Here's your chance for progress.
No such thing exists.
TJ Redemption Arc? TJ Redemption Arc?
DJ
No.
Redemption Arc!
Just simply no.
No. No such thing
He might
exists.
he might have gotten past that spot, but it will very soon be all for naught.
Alright, we're saving after that spot, so it will not be for naught. Good thing, too, because I'm about to die to the environmental damage caused by that one enemy.
DJ.
Hey, at least I got the save point. That's what matters.
Indeed. You did make a save, thank God.
I notably don't think this does anything for me. I am so close! But I'm this close, I won't miss.
Proceeds to miss every time, just to
Not big
prove a point.
surprise.
You miss 100% of the shots you don't take.
It's just a
And
shame
the
I
ones
also...
You do.
Yeah. I also miss the ones I do.
Remember, if you shoot for the moon and miss, I was a huge fucking target. How the hell did you miss that?
It's a special talent of mine. It's gonna save once more. Put in the
more with
keystones.
saving.
Yes! I gained an ability point right before a cutscene.
Gumo,
Hello again, Gumo.
best character.
This was a mistake.
Yeah.
No, I'm fine.
No, just entering the temple was a mistake.
I can't disagree. Where am I supposed to put this again? Oh, I had it drop on the thing, but I had to physically pick it up so that it could be put in the thing. Fair enough, I guess. This shrine must have powered all they had built. Look at it now. Look what it did. Alright, I don't think I automatically die to everything anymore, do I?
No.
Convenient.
Poor Gumo.
Indeed. He is alone in this world. Truly, a fate roughly as bad as death, I don't know.
I'm now imagining Giga Chad Gumo, and I hate this.
Giga Gumo. Or Gumo Chad.
Sumo Chad.
This is the worst mental image I have had in a long, long time.
Impressive. I wonder if
And
Gumo...
I've had some bad mental images recently.
Indeed. I wonder if Gumo knows of their fate. I hope he can forgive us, that we live and they are gone. Unfortunately, that is something that is unforgivable. I should know.
Yeah, being alive is unforgivable.
Alright, we're just gonna wait here.
Correct.
Fuck. Alright, I'm good. Is there anything on the right side of this?
I think a keystone.
Would check out. Caution to the wind! That looks like something I have to ground pound.
Yeah.
Oh, thank God. Come on. Stop being finicky about positioning. Momentum in this game is just the slightest bit whack sometimes. More than just the slightest bit.
Just the slightest bit.
I was so close. Nope. Nothing of the sort. Nothing so important. It was just a blast. Wait, nope. There's a life cell here. Never mind. It was very important.
Yeah, who knows? Maybe you won't get one shot now.
Maybe.
Impossible.
How am I supposed to...
There is a way to get through that without taking damage, for the record.
I had figured. I'm just not... I'm not in the right space of mind to look for it.
So I see why you run out of mana so quickly.
Yeah. Kinda happens when everything one-shots you and your only chance at healing is spending a mana point.
I'm more referring to how often you make soul links.
Indeed. I have the thing that lets them heal me. And I die very frequently. So it's like, might as well, right? The element of winds lies before us, stored in the heart of this place. Hey, Gumo. How you doing? These ruins are all that is left of the Gumon, reminding us of their fate. Losing the ones that he loved, Gumo is the last of his kind. Ori, we shall bring back the light. For Nibel and the memory of Gumon, let us restore the element of winds. Alright, how do we do that? I guess we've done it. Moved by their words, he decided to act.
Damn it, Gumo.
Alright, and now we must do what is commonly referred to in the business as skedaddling. Ow, how rude. Ah! Ah!
I'm being called. 1 second.
I'm so good at video games. I definitely didn't almost die in the first 5 seconds.
For the exact same thing 3 times.
I think one of them was an icicle and the other 2 were a vent. Ah! Like that. Ow, how rude. Can I bash these? No, I cannot. Which I guess checks out, but also that's no fun. Ow. That didn't even make contact.
How did you take damage and bash it at the same time?
That's what I'm trying to figure out. And why am I stupid? I literally died that way the last time.
Like, did you start bash the frame you got hit?
I think so. I have a talent for that. It's a shame it doesn't serve me well at all.
It's all about TJ and that frame perfect timing.
Alright. I got baited. I baited myself.
You can just go under it. Just be low.
No, I would never do such a thing. Honest Mids Michael right here.
Shoddy, get low.
Oh god. Now I'm trying to imagine, like, the, like, original Melty Blood character select. Or I say original, but I mean, like, Accent Core. Not Accent Core, what the fuck? Actress
Core?
Again Current Code.
Oh yes, Melty Blood Accent Core, my favorite.
Yeah. I meant Actress
Blood
Again Current
Accent
Code.
Core XX Rev 2.
Yeah. Just read my channel banner. You'll know what the title of that Melty Blood game is.
Wait, seriously?
Yeah, look at my channel banner on Twitch.
Oh no.
You know the image that is.
I can't see your channel banner because you're streaming.
Shit.
And Knuckles, and Knuckles, and Knuckles, and Knuckles.
You've seen the image before, that's all that counts. And that's all that matters. Alright, I have learned from my mistakes. How much? Not enough. I may be stupid. Okay, this is not a maybe, this is like a fact. Ow. Ow. Stop. I don't want to be in ice anymore.
TJ, just don't morb on stream, alright?
Unfortunately, it is too late. Every time I die, I get 1% closer to morbing. Ah! Ah! Oh, that progress.
TJ Doobie Morbing.
I think if we take into account every time I've died so far on stream, just this stream alone, not even the previous one, I've already died more than 100 times, so I've already morbed. It is indeed the movie of all time.
Well, you say you get 1% closer. Is this multiplicative or additive?
I'd assume additive, but I'm not sure. Because I'm about... Because if it's multiplicative, that would, like, unironically take ages, right?
No, if
No.
it was multiplicative, you would have morbed a while ago.
Well, if it was additive, I would have morbed a while ago anyway, so I don't think it matters.
Because, like, if you were already 90% and then you got 1% to 90%, well, now
Well, then
that's 9%.
Then that begs the question of
Wait,
what
no,
the...
that's 0.9%. Never mind, I'm dumb.
Yeah, then that begs the question of what was my initial progress to morbing.
Sure, because if it's 0%, then you can never morb.
Indeed. But it is the movie of all time, so I think it had to be higher than 1%. That's for sure.
Or at least it had to be higher than, like, 0.1.
Indeed.
At least
That is not the button bash.
1%, not even 1%. Yeah, 0.1%. Just like the amount of people who've actually seen Morbius but are making the Morbius memes.
This is true. I've not seen Morbius.
Same.
Has anyone here seen Morbius?
No.
No.
I could have. Not by going to the theaters, but because someone made it in Friday Night, or uploaded the entirety of it in Friday Night Funkin' at 3 FPS.
Here we go. Now we're getting somewhere.
I'm not even joking. I need to find this again.
Oh, that's horrible.
I once
It
again
has to be
ask,
super
what
long.
happened to Jared Leto's career?
I'm putting this in the
Was it-
responding voice.
Jared Leto's career wasn't
This is
that good in
real?
the first place.
Indeed. But then Suicide Squad and Morbius happened.
Cause like even his like initial acting career, in My So-Called Life, he was quiet. That was the character trait they gave him. Is
Oof.
that he was the quiet boy.
So what I'm hearing is Jared Leto was planned to be insignificant.
Have you seen his weird island cult?
I have not.
Everybody wears white and worships Jared Leto.
I mean, I too would worship Morb himself.
Wait, was
The
Jared
Morb
Leto the
Man.
guy that played the really bad Joker?
In
Yeah.
Suicide Squad? Yes. The Joker no one liked.
Mr. Society himself.
Huh, thank God. I've made it out.
Jared Leto played my main goal Joker.
Hmm.
Hello, Koo.
That joke was too smart for me. Holy shit.
Hmm.
I've downloaded AFK Arena. I am disappointed.
Correct.
You should be.
I
In
was
yourself.
I was expecting it to be better.
Hmm.
Like, you shouldn't be disappointed in the game. You should be disappointed with yourself for downloading it.
Was it at the Lampman's suggestion that you downloaded it?
Yes,
Oof.
I'm doing
Even
research.
worse then.
You should also be disappointed in him.
See, I don't actually know what his thoughts on the game are. All I know is he said something about it for market research because he wants to make a gacha game.
It's like it's okay.
Nothing
It's
special.
okay. I mean, I haven't gone very far. I've been playing AFK Arena when you stream,
Mm.
and I don't know. I was already disappointed in myself for even considering it. But
Oof.
here we are, level 15.
I thought me playing Azure Lane during the stream was reason for disappointment. Jeff, I wrote a Danganronpa character.
See, I
Dang
would
it,
also,
Grandpa.
I would add into this, you know, this
That ain't good.
string of disappointment. But I'm playing Assassin's Creed Brotherhood, so
Which,
I
as
can't
far as
be
I'm aware, is
disappointed
one of the
myself.
good ones, so... Is Brotherhood considered one of the good ones?
That is very much not a actual. No, it might be a canon side character. That I fucking know.
I mean, it says trigger Happy Havoc, so.
Still not gonna grab him.
Fair enough. Ori had learned how they perished through our light. All along, she was simply protecting her last child. Speaking of protecting her last child, we're dead.
The best.
See you later, nerd.
Simply the best outcome.
Just. God, I wish that were me.
This is the stealth segment, isn't it?
Yep.
Right, now I remember this.
I love this part.
Alright. I'm so good at stealth movement. I've done it. I love watching Kuro prepare to take flight and then just literally not. Better yet, when Kuro does take flight and then just immediately lands back right where she was earlier.
Yeah. She's not exactly the most threatening right now.
Not exactly the brightest owl in the bunch.
Well, I was about to say something that would have come off as really racist by accident if I said it.
Oh no.
I was about to say,
we
well, of
won't have
course,
that on the
she's not the brightest. She is black, meaning, like, the color black. I didn't.
Obviously meant to be reminiscent of the legendary Ghost Stories dub scene.
Not because you're a rabbit, but because you're black. God, I love that scene.
Oh god. The Ghost Stories dub is legendary and it should be.
But yeah, like, I meant it fully in terms of, you know, as a dark color.
Not race.
Man, who the fuck is racist these days?
Me.
Oof.
We can't have it on the stream.
Preferably not.
Don't worry, it's
But
only against my own race. Namely humanity.
Humanity does suck.
I can confirm. We barely escaped from her clutches this time. It's clear now why she hunts us. Kuro is just protecting her child. But remember, Ori, the element of warmth is the last to ignite.
You would think warmth would be the first to ignite,
Nah.
but
We have water, wind, and now fire. The Sunstone we see.
Ah, yes, I love igniting water.
Indeed. High atop Sorrow Pass. We must ride the winds, for they will show us the path. Checks out. Alright, see you later, nerds. Alright, now that I'm finally at a place where I will not lose 5 hours of progress if I get one shot, we're just gonna... Fuck, I missed.
when you're this close, you will miss.
Oh man, I can't wait till the day I get to Berseria on stream. It's gonna be a hot minute, because the series I'm doing first is gonna be Kingdom Hearts. But I do have one Tales game under my belt already. As for what order I'm gonna play them in is a different question entirely.
Obviously, you start from the first Tales of game and just go through the entire series.
The issue is I've already played Symphonia.
You
It
can,
would- like-
you can replay Symphonia.
I technically could, I suppose. It would take another 10 weeks of streaming, since I'm going to be probably playing through that one quickly due to having, you know, a relatively long playthrough of it on my channel. But it is technically something I could do.
I wouldn't if I were you. I mean, you already did it.
Yeah. And besides, it's not like they have, like, It's not like release order lines up with chronological order, even at all. Like, the same could be said for Kingdom Hearts, because, you know, like, games are just kind of everywhere in that
358 over
timeline.
2.
Yeah, games are just kind of everywhere in that timeline, but, like, I don't know. It's just, Tales is kind of like Final Fantasy. Like, it's not one big connected narrative. It's, like, literally just kind of all over the place.
Different worlds entirely.
Indeed.
To where even the systems of magic are different between different games.
Indeed.
Or they're the exact same system, just with different words.
Names. Alright, now instead of progressing the plot, we're gonna go pick up that thing that we were talking about earlier that lets us shoot balls of light, I think.
Yeah, let's see, like, it's
Where is that?
Blastia and Vesperia. What are they called in Symphonia again?
The actual individual techniques are called arts, or no, they're called techs. But, the
Yeah,
mechanic...
the thing that allows people to use them.
Those are called X-spheres in Symphonia.
Yeah, that's it. Yeah, mechanically speaking, and even lore-wise speaking, basically the same thing, but they have different names for no reason aside from different worlds.
Indeed. Now, where on Earth was I going again? Where's the Blackroot Burrows? That's like way over. Is that in Hollow Grove or Sunken Glades? I guess I'll figure it out as I'll figure it out as I go.
Very excited for you to do Kingdom Hearts.
It's gonna be great. Kingdom Hearts 1 goes live in probably like 2 weeks on a Monday.
On a Monday.
Indeed. I have Monday mapped to my RPG days, so it's like... That's why I haven't finished Symphonia yet, because I only have 1 day out of the week that I actually play it. So it's a bit disingenuous to say it's taken me, like, literal weeks, but it's also not incorrect.
The important question.
Mhm.
Are you playing through all of Kingdom Hearts?
I think that depends on whether or not...
Skipping, like, 1 or 2.
I think that depends mostly, oddly enough, on whether or not there's actually going to be playable versions of 358 and Recoded that are not on the DS that are available. Because as of right now, that's not the case.
Obviously, instead of playing actual Recom, you need to go ahead and play regular Com.
I would love to play GBA Com, but I'm still not 100% sure how Twitch deals with emulation. So it's like, not exactly something I could, you know.
Here's the thing. Emulation is completely legal.
Mm-hmm.
Like, just, this is a guaranteed fact.
Yeah.
Emulation is legal as per court of law.
Mm-hmm.
Now, the distribution of ROMs,
Fair enough.
that's not. But if you're dumping your own ROMs and playing them on an emulator, that is 100% legal.
Okay, that checks out then. I mean, I do legally own GBA Com anyway. And Recoded, and 358 for that matter.
So yeah, that's completely legal.
Nifty shit. In the meantime, we continue with the story here. Ori, this statue looks familiar. I've seen it before. Does it now? They found the home. Of the child who embraced our light. I remember them, many years ago when the spirit tree was but a sprout. Naru, the young one, looked after us whenever she could. Into Blackroot Burrows, which for the record I could have done as early as I had the option to climb things, or even wall jump for that matter, I think.
Yeah.
But for some reason I didn't, and that made my life significantly harder. But joke's on you, I'm still blind. And being in complete darkness doesn't really make that any better.
I mean, you can see just about the same amount.
I can't disagree, and that's a problem. Where's the thing I'm supposed to pick up again? There! Classic me moment.
Time to go for the cutscene again.
Indeed. Skipping cutscenes isn't an option. Maybe this one? Nope. This is somehow very iconic. I just complained yesterday about not being able to skip cutscenes. Not yesterday, 2 days ago, about not being able to skip cutscenes in Symphonia. And this somehow only makes it worse. Because, like, being a GameCube game, I had stated that Symphonia was part of the era before skipping cutscenes was a thing. And while that's not entirely true, it's also not untrue. This game, when did Ori come out, Joseph? Can you look this up?
I think it was like 2016?
16? That sounds much more recent than I'd actually imagined. I was under the impression it was like a...
15.
15, okay. I'd figured it was around then. I was just like, wasn't sure the year. I thought like 15 or 14. Ah, God, it's considered dark, so it's considered unsafe. Now to find my way through the darkness once more. And then do it again when I play Kingdom Hearts. Not because the actual environments are dark, with the exception of, like... Ow. The light from the spirit tree. It was a gift from our kind. It was given to Naru, who stood by our side. Okay, I can't, bash this one either, it seems. Impatience is truly not a virtue. How rude. I'm gonna save here. There we go.
Like, this orb forces you to carry it.
Indeed.
And this area is so much more fun than the gravity one.
Indeed.
Like, in a way, it's kind of impressive the fact that Ori makes it where escort missions are actually fun. To the point where when it's not an escort mission, it sucks.
Yeah. It is certainly one way of going about it.
One hell of a classification.
Ah!
Good job.
I'm so good at video games. And there goes another good, like, what, 4 minutes of progress?
No, not 4 minutes, only like
4 hours.
maybe 15 seconds.
7.5 days.
358 over 2 days.
Yeah, that's gonna get lost.
That's an accurate time. Man, I suck at this game. I don't want to talk about it.
I heard the humming was, and got really confused, like, wait, when the hell did Ori start humming?
Now, obviously, it's Cornifer, who I will touch up on in the next platformer playthrough. We love Cornifer in this house.
I love his humming so much.
Indeed. It is wonderful. Alright, we're gonna save
Cornifer
here.
is simply the best. He's the best. Alright.
Horny is the best.
Minor. Right?
I don't want to talk about that one.
TJ.
There was a plan there. Not a good one, but a plan.
Is there?
Yes, I thought for some reason that I would be able to land on the thing and be low enough that it wouldn't damage me. I was wrong.
Very.
Major. Let's see.
You kinda need to bring your,
Yeah, I realized after the fact. I'm so good at getting sniped. As anyone who has seen my clip on Dapoy Reyes' channel, Think I Care, would know.
I think that's the closest thing we'll ever get to a real-life cutaway gag.
What? Just me saying Think I Care?
Just like, this reminds me of the time.
Yeah. Yeah.
I mean, just like
Because
change
they're
around the
old
just change around the wording a bit. Like, you know, as anyone who has seen the clip on that boy Ray's channel, Think I Care would know. But just it with a little bit of extra wording.
Could be a Family Guy
This
cutaway.
reminds me of the time.
Oh man. I'm not ready to be a Family Guy cutaway. You know who is? Apparently me, because I died again. But you know who is? I think Joseph knows who is.
Do I?
Hideki Naganuma, CEO of Funky Fresh Beats.
True. Mr. Family Guy funny moments.
Indeed. I love Hideki Naganuma.
Man, that is so funny though. Just realizing that randomly, like, spouting out about old clips is the equivalent to a Family Guy cutaway.
Where on earth am I going?
Down.
Apparently.
And you're not even going down swinging.
I'm physically incapable.
Down in an earlier round.
I'm physically incapable of swinging while holding this thing, so that's true.
Going downtown. In an earlier round, I'm physically incapable of swinging.
So I can't do anything on the spirit tree right now because those cost 3 points and not 2.
Indeed.
Right. Oh man. My power does not grow. I'm being pranked. There's no other explanation.
I mean,
I don't want to talk about it. Well, time to grab that ability cell again. Or wait, no, that's what I just did. What was that, Joseph?
nothing.
Nothing.
Oh, hello.
Bye.
Hello.
Welcome to the Velvet Room.
What?
I like the picture you posted
Velvet
of Mr. Pringle.
Oh, you're
I think it's wonderful.
yeah, so, that was a fun fact about my Discord server. That image of Mr. Pringle was stuck as the server invite banner for like a year. I couldn't change
It was
it.
wonderful.
I tried to change it, and it just wouldn't let me.
So, that's what the server is all about.
Why would you ever change it? It's perfect as it is.
Oh, it is not at all what the server is about, especially anymore, because there's just Blaha everywhere.
Blaha Blast.
Hmm.
I don't think I want Blaha to blast.
Oh, too bad, you're gonna get it!
No. Oh god.
fuck,
Why does that remind me of
soda.
the recent Solid JJ upload involving the neutrons?
Right now? Oh.
Oh, you came up with the idea of Blaha Blast, and I'm gonna fucking draw it now.
I don't want you to draw Blaha
You thought
blasting.
Hmm.
No, it's not going to be. Oh no.
Give him his balls.
No.
Or, well, singular.
Singular ball. It has been delivered.
Oh no.
He grows with his ball.
And with the ball in place,
Well, I can suddenly no longer.
Blackroot Burrows is no longer dark.
I can no longer watch TJ's stream because my fucking. Oh god, my computer is such a goddamn mess. I need to replace this thing. It is falling apart. So first, the integrated graphics on the motherboard broke, which I was using for my second monitor because my GPU was being stupid with it.
May I request that we discuss this after this text box?
Sure.
Ori, look! Even though our light had grown weak in this haze, it lifted the darkness that held claim of this place. Alright, you may continue. Wait, actually, no, there's this right quick. After this.
Ability time!
Eki was looking for Naru, but she was gone when he came. He was swift like the wind and sprinted with haste, but surrounded by darkness, he lost his way.
Ori doesn't believe in gravity.
Ori's just standing there at a 45-degree angle.
Are you telling me you've
He's
never
become
stood at a
Brooke,
45 degree
except he
angle?
doesn't need the wall.
Alright, I finally learned dash. This should make maneuvering significantly easier for me.
You get crushed immediately.
TJ!
I never said I was good at video games.
Oh, we need someone to clip that. Oh my god.
Someone better clip that.
I don't have your stream open on Twitch.
I literally can't have it open because my
fine.
fucking yeah, so anyway, my computer so first the integrated graphics on the motherboard broke, which I was using for my second monitor because my GPU was being stupid with my second monitor. I think it's stopped, but because I do have the second monitor back and connected to the GPU, and I haven't been having issues. Regardless, then my Ethernet adapter on the on my computer broke because it keeps disconnecting. Like every couple seconds.
Why do I try this?
Alright. So I've gone ahead and I've clipped it. It's it's 6 seconds long because I had to cut it at just the right time. Before you even had a chance to react to it, honestly.
It should make moving around significantly easier. Death. It just ends right there.
Yeah,
exactly. That is exactly what it is.
Why am I so bad at maneuvering in this game?
Yeah, so yeah, first the integrated graphics on my motherboard broke. Then the Ethernet adapter on my motherboard, I think, broke.
That ain't good.
And then I got a USB connected Ethernet adapter, which is also breaking.
That also ain't good.
Because it is also randomly disconnecting. It is doing it far less frequently, but it's also doing it for significantly longer. Because the Ethernet port on the PC would just do a quick disconnect and then reconnect, although it was long enough to kick me out of literally any online game. So I would
Fun.
get kicked out of any online game, like, most after 2 minutes. And then, but now, it's just like every couple of hours I get kicked out of whatever the fuck I might be doing online for like 5 minutes. Which still fucking sucks.
Indeed.
Like, the one thing working properly on this computer is my GPU. Which it fucking better be, because it's a 2060 Super.
No idea what that is, but it sounds expensive.
It's... Do you know about the 20 series of Nvidia cards?
I think so.
So they were the series after the 10 and before the 30.
Checks out.
Which is weird because up until that point, Nvidia had actually been going up by 1, right? They had the 960 and 70 and 80 and whatnot. Basically, Nvidia will have with all of their generations, I suppose, of graphics cards, they'll have a 60, a 70, and an 80. And then I think with the 9s, they had a 52. No, it was before 10, they also had a 50 series.
Checks out.
So they made the 20 series, right, which was super powerful, but also really, really expensive. Then they made the 20 Super Series. And the thing with the 20 Super Series is not only were they more powerful, enough so that the 2060, I believe, was almost as powerful as the 2080 Ti, but they were also significantly cheaper. So I have a 2060. So I have, I think, about the equivalent of a 2080 Ti. I could be wrong about that. It might have just been a normal 2080. And I don't know what the difference between Ti is. I just know that they're more powerful. Yeah. So I have, really good graphics card. That I did not buy that long ago, so it better not be breaking. But the problem with this computer is not only did I buy it significantly longer ago, but it was already kind of out of date when we bought it.
Light and dark, in innocence born. And though she was lightless, a friendship still formed. But the bond that was made would soon be dissolved.
I'm waiting on anyone to
Alright, I'm
look
ready.
at the clip and see it.
To check the clip?
Yeah.
I'll check it.
Alright. It's wonderful, isn't it?
It literally ends like the frame you die.
That's the best
You
part.
just like explode into this ball of light, and before it even finishes, the fucking clip ends.
In the meantime, we have another tree. Soul could cast our light.
that
Even
is
in the dark
perfectly
she would
cut.
see. She lived deep in this grove. Now she rests here in peace. It's Soul Bad Guy. We were talking about Guilty Gear earlier.
Indeed.
You've gained Light Burst. To use this ability, either press or hold Light Bumper in order to cast a Light Burst.
Light bumper.
Light bumper, indeed.
Light bumper to cast left burst.
Yeah.
Indeed.
Obviously, the bumper on the left has a heavier trigger pull than the bumper on... Wait, no, that's...
Bumper trigger? Same thing, really. Come on.
Oh, wow. Not only did I use a gun term, but I didn't even use it for the right fucking button on the controller.
Impressive.
Yeah.
Oh, I've been watching too much of Zach and Mike.
I'm not sure why I even thought this, but I expected you to end that sentence
Zach
with
and
King
Cody.
of the Hill.
I've been watching too much King of the Hill.
I've
Like,
never
that's
seen,
what I expected for
Not
some
enough.
reason.
I have never seen any King of the Hill except for the memes.
Oh, you weren't even here when we did our
watch of the
Anime
Japanese.
watch along?
Yeah.
our anime watch along where we watched the one episode of King of the
I
Hill
only
in
joined
Japanese.
in on that. I only joined in on that once, I think.
No, yeah, we only did it once. There's that one episode.
Oh well, I didn't.
It was the
I
only
wasn't
episode I
there.
could find with a Japanese dub. See, like the whole reason I did it is because, like, in Japan, there's actually an argument on whether the English dub or the Japanese dub, like the dub or sub is better of King of the Hill. Just like how Americans are like constantly, you know, having fucking wars over whether or not the overseas gobbledygook is better than, you know, a language they can actually understand.
Somehow checks out.
The same argument.
The thing is
same
that
argument, King of the
the
Hill.
problem with that argument though is there's not. They're acting like there's a right answer and there's not. Because the thing is, some dubs are just awful.
And then you have other
Right.
legendary ones, like Ghost Stories.
Yeah, and then some are amazing. Some are straight up better than the original show.
Some are equal
you're
to the original
dyslexic.
show, like Cowboy Bebop.
Yeah. But then there's also the problem. You do have problems with it, like a good example is My Hero Academia, actually. My Hero Academia, Deku, at the beginning of the series, completely fucking different character. Like, just straight up. In the sub, he is, like, basically, he knows there's no fucking chance he's ever gonna be a hero. And it's like, just not saying it directly, basically. But he's not denied it anyway. In the dub, he is very much acting like he definitely can be.
Checks out.
Like, he's very much a different character, at least at the beginning of the series.
See, I still think there should be a character in My Hero who is a hero without any powers.
The
Mugen Rider.
problem...
We love Moomin Rider here.
See, yeah, the only problem with that is it's kind of explained at the beginning of the series. It's just, there's so many criminals with dangerous powers that if anyone without powers were to try and deal with them, they'd fucking die.
Okay, have a hero with a gun!
There's a hero that is a gun.
See, the problem
They have
with
knocked
that...
out Spider-Man.
The problem with that is it's in Japan, right? So, and it's not that different from modern Japan. And from what I understand with modern Japan, it's basically impossible to get a gun.
Yeah.
And they're also super fucking illegal no matter what.
Okay, but there could be a Batman-like character in My Hero.
I mean, there is. It's called the Vigilantes series. Although they do still have quirks, powers, whatever.
My favorite way of solving puzzles, brute force.
I mean, that's exactly how you're supposed to solve that one.
Indeed.
Yeah, I don't think you can thread the needle on those. The hitbox.
Well, actually, you can.
All right, never mind.
That's the speedrun strat.
Speedrun tech.
That's the speedrun strat. Speedrun strat? Yes. Ah,
That, however, is not a speedrun strat.
that is just what we call being bad.
I don't know what you're talking about. This is what we call a death warp.
Yes.
Or back to where you
Tether warp
already
back to
were.
where we started.
No, that's exactly what a death warp is
Actually,
for. It's
yeah.
for warping back to where you've been.
All right, I did it in fewer light.
Most of the time.
I did it in fewer light bursts this time. I'm getting closer to the speedrun strat.
I mean,
Just
like
not any closer
there's
to
a
the
death
speedrun.
warp in there's a death warp in one of the Wind Waker speedruns that actually takes you to an island you've never been to before. So, you know, not necessarily has to be somewhere you've been.
Somehow checks out.
I love combat trial rooms. In a game where
Understandable.
the combat kinda sucks.
It's like there's something here, but it's definitely not like perfect.
Get better at any point, or did they just never perfect it? Never got it right.
This game was much more heavily focused on like the
Yeah.
puzzle platforming and exploration than the combat, so it gets that
I mean, I knew
incredibly
that
well.
much.
Combat, on the other hand,
The combat in Blind Forest kinda sucks, but then we have Will of the Wisp. Will of the Wisp combat is fantastic.
Did they decide to do like more of a combat focus in that?
Yes. Basically, Will of the Wisp takes a lot after Hollow Knight. All the way down to the mapping system.
Huh. So I've learned something important. With Assassin's Creed here.
That it sucks?
Oh no! They've taught me how to aggressively get property.
we love
Basically,
aggressive
there's a military rule here in Rome, and in order to make it so I can actually buy a building, I burned down the nearest military outpost.
Perfectly normal thing to do.
I think I should use these practices in real life. I'll be back in 2 to 3 weeks.
All right, let us know how it goes, and why I can't fathom the idea of clinging onto walls.
I was wondering.
I don't know why, but I thought that wall was like thorny too.
I mean, there are thorns on it, but they're lower down.
Bless you.
I'm gonna go ahead and spend these skill points. Let's see. Do I want combat focus, exploration focus, or utility focus? I seem to be running out of health a lot, so I'm gonna go ahead and grab this, I think.
Can I say I have never maxed out any of the paths in the skill tree?
Understandable. It's just too expensive.
And doesn't really provide that much utility to begin with.
Indeed.
I mean, to be fair, a lot of games do stuff like that.
That is true.
Like, I mean, like, even Skyrim did temporarily, to be fair.
Temporarily.
They introduced a system that let you actually max out all your skill trees later, but they did have a cap on your level.
Yeah,
Soft
until they
cap.
did.
I mean, it was a...
Why is this
Skyrim's was weird, because each of the skills
Would
have a
provide
level cap.
Yeah.
And because of how the level system in Skyrim works, the skills level, and when a skill levels, that gives you level for your character level.
Yeah, I know.
Um,
I play Skyrim.
Well, I'm explaining this to everyone else.
Yeah,
Fair
I
enough.
don't. Ow.
You died.
Indeed.
Because the thing is,
Because I don't play
TJ
Skyrim.
has not played Skyrim, and
Indeed,
also
I have not.
there's a chance that we might play Skyrim. So
I know, I was here when y'all were discussing the,
yeah. Anyway, so yeah, Skyrim. Basically, each of the skills, you level by getting the skills, and each of the skills has its own level cap, which means that there's sort of a level cap. And it's
If I recall correctly,
It-
it's 81 and a half.
81. Maybe. I know it's 81 is the level. I don't know how much XP you get. But yeah, it's probably not the solid just the like
I
direct
think
middle.
it might depend on the race, because different races have different starting skill levels.
That all of the races had the same like amount just spread between different skills though.
Possible, I'm not sure though.
Maybe that's with a mod they have the same amount actually. Yeah, so Skyrim
cutscene
had
time.
Okay.
This game really is all about the experience. It's so good. After his passing, she left. And never
I'm not
returned.
T-posing. Why is Serrano T-posing?
Perfectly normal thing to do.
How wonderful.
We're here watching this cutscene about people's, like, entire lives
Sorry.
and deaths. Just like, why are we T-posing? Why is this person
Right.
T-posing?
So
And
I
then
just
just breaks into unexplained laughter.
But let's check. So each race has plus 10 to 1 skill and plus 5 to 5 skills. So yeah, they all have the same level cap of 81 and a half before
Yeah, I
legendary
thought so.
skills.
Mm.
Yeah, so in one of the patches, actually, Skyrim introduced legendary skills, which basically let you reset the skill down to level 15, and it also gives you all of the perk points that
May I
you
read these
put
text
into that
boxes really quick?
skill back. Right, sorry.
Though they are gone from our forest, there's no time to grieve. Remember those who have passed, and they will forever live on. Alright, you're good
I
now.
thought well, hold on. I thought the cutscene was wonderful.
It is
It was
wonderful.
very sweet.
Yeah,
Um,
especially the whole laughing during people dying thing.
Yeah,
Yeah,
Well, that's-
sorry.
That's part of dying. That's okay.
that is part of dying, I can confirm.
I'm sorry. Okay, so let me explain what happened. So I opened up Skyrim, right? And I'm playing in third person because this mod pack happens to have a better third person camera, and I've never played in third person. So I was T-posing for some reason. I turned my camera around. Serana is also T-posing. And then
Perfectly normal.
I just staring at her, and she just slides next to me, and then just groans, and her animations fix.
As you do.
That's super funny.
She just slowly slides up next to me and just goes, and then her animations are back.
Classic maneuver. Sometimes you just gotta let out a real good groan, you know? Alright. Now, with the dash and the light ball recovered, we're gonna go ahead and move on.
Oh, it
I
fixed
think.
my animations too.
Nice.
She used the mythic shout that fixes all T-pose.
My favorite mythic shout. Something tells
By the
me
way,
this
you-
isn't the direction I'm supposed to go.
You actually can bash that owl into there.
Checks out. I think I'm gonna try this. that doesn't work the way I expected it to.
You had the arrow facing the wrong direction.
No, I intended to, like, boop it up so that I could jump on it from there. I forgot that that is not how those work. I don't want to talk about it.
You gained too much height and killed yourself on a spike.
It's what I do best.
Yourself.
Ba-da-ba-da-ba-da-ba-da.
Alright, we're gonna try that again. It's gonna go
Once
great.
more, with feeling.
I'm not sure if I have any feeling left after the various things I've encountered throughout this.
Yeah, I would agree with that.
See you later, bird.
Alright, now the question is how I'm going to get
Come
all
on, there.
of the
Now
building
I can say it.
materials.
See you later, bird.
So you're on your way to the fire temple, right?
I actually don't think this is where this goes. Maybe it is? Yeah, I need the Sunstone before I can go to Mount Horu, right?
Right, yeah.
And now, to fight enemies that unironically take several years to kill. Even mashing my most powerful combat abilities, it takes a while. We're gonna open this energy door right away.
I love using enemies as platform.
What hit me? Okay, that... Ow.
Oh, you can bash off the rocks.
I'm aware, I'm just not good at it. I don't want to talk about it.
TJ, do you want to talk about it?
No. There are very few
That's the
things
right
I want to
answer.
talk about, and one of them is Guilty Gear. One of them is notably not this. Like I said, one of them is notably not this.
I'm gonna disappear for a moment so I can go get something to drink.
Not a bad idea.
Alrighty.
I want you to know, if you're seeing this happen, this is just as painful for me as it is for you, if not more.
I think it's probably more painful, because this is just kind of funny, honestly.
Fair
See,
enough.
I mean, like, yeah, it's kind of funny, but I don't think anything could top TJ's previous moment, you know?
I can't
Yeah.
disagree, and that
now
might
that I've
be a
gotten,
problem.
now that I've gotten,
Now that I've gotten
Dash,
access to
I'll
the
be able to
dash,
run easier.
mobility should be much easier. Still dies.
I just love how TJ just repeatedly fucking says stuff and immediately
Regrets it.
just eats shit.
It's what I do best. Eating my words is my legendary talent. It's not a very good thing to be talented at. Come on, I need one more rock. A bit faster, hopefully.
I think you just need to
I need to gain the height from
on
the
this
right side,
and
yeah.
then go over with the glide.
Alright. A mapstone fragment. I still don't know where the remaining mapstones are. Also, I'm going to go ahead and reuse this save point before I fight that enemy. Upon closer examination, I'm at 1 health and have no mana. Good thing I saved.
Immediately jumps into the projectile.
It's what I do best. Not a very good thing to be good at.
What is your
Ah!
greatest talent? Saying
I saw
something
that.
and then immediately
No, you
do
didn't. You
shit.
saw nothing of the sort.
What did he do? I didn't see it.
I broke the floor and then immediately died on an enemy that was beneath the broken floor. Imagine doing this place without the dash.
No.
I'm pretty sure that's the optimal way to play the game, is the problem.
Yeah.
Because the dash isn't technically necessary, is it?
No. Just very heavily advised.
This is gonna be frustrating, isn't it? you see my health and energy total?
You'll be fine.
I don't know about that one, Chief. If I just keep spamming ground pound enough, it'll work. Wait. Damn it. Ah, man. I can't wait for the day when I can play, like, I don't know, something I'm actually good at on stream.
You're good at something?
I'll find it. Eventually.
I'll find it.
I don't know, I haven't.
Neither have I.
Oh man, that's kind of sad.
It is well known that both TJ and I suck at everything we play.
Indeed. As evidenced by that being said as soon as you...
Do I have anything to sell on me? Of course I don't. I left it all at my house. Oh, I have the arrows. Never mind.
Hmm. No! Why do I let this happen?
Let?
Okay, that
Ooh,
implies I have some control over my actions, which, as we have seen, is clearly not the case.
This man's has 102 ebony ingots.
This man's.
This man's. Why does he have so many ebony ingots? I'm buying all of them.
Ah, man, I'm so bad.
Am I? You know what? Fuck. Oh, I can't. Wow, I actually ran out of money. I'm amazed. Okay, how many?
Now
do
we're
I
gonna
need?
grab
I need
that,
17 for
save,
my
and
gold
then we're
software.
gonna... The worst part about all this is I have 100% hard mode save file on the save select screen. People have seen it.
Obviously, you
and I
downloaded it.
Wait, what?
Obviously, you just downloaded the file.
Apparently, there's no other explanation as to how I'm so bad at this game.
He switched just so he could.
No,
download.
this is on Steam. This is the Steam release.
Oh, never mind. I don't know
Is
why I
Forward
just assumed it was
Switch?
Switch.
I
Yeah,
think it would be.
Yeah? I have it. Well, no, I have the demo on Switch.
Used to be Xbox and PC exclusive. That's why I was asking.
Microsoft
Yeah,
has given up.
They actually have something called the Ori Collection on Switch now too, which has both of them.
Fascinating.
Microsoft has realized that playing the exclusives game isn't going to work for them.
Well, but the thing is, they only do it for Nintendo. They only allow Nintendo to have access to their exclusives.
Checks out.
Fair enough.
Right? Because I'm pretty sure it's not on Ori is not on PlayStation. I don't think.
Well, I mean, the developers of Ori were directly, like, funded by Microsoft.
Yeah.
Now, where was
So-
that door again?
That's why I didn't realize it was on Switch now.
It's because Microsoft have realized that doing exclusives gives them absolutely no benefit.
Yeah. And at the same time, Microsoft and Nintendo really aren't competing.
No, they're not. Nintendo is in a completely different market.
Yeah, like, they're two completely separate markets, even if they're both game development and consoles. They're
And
two completely separate markets.
Indeed.
Yeah, and basically, Microsoft and Nintendo, or at least Microsoft, has actually realized this, and Sony is still being themselves.
I mean, that's why there's actually crossplay between Microsoft and Nintendo in some games, including
Yeah.
Minecraft.
Alright, where on earth?
Well,
am I
Minecraft
supposed to
has
go now?
cross-play with everything.
Well, yeah.
Because
I think it
Microsoft was like, there is no way we are going to get away with having this not have crossplay.
I was gonna say something as a joke, but then I remembered it actually is on the Switch and it's Cursed Knowledge
Mm-hmm.
Overwatch.
Yeah, that one has.
Why is there an
Xbox
Overwatch
and
release?
Does it have PC crossplay?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh no.
Well, I think all
It
consoles
also,
has...
yeah, it also has PlayStation, but like I was like, yeah, obviously, and then I was like, wait, shit, I forgot they actually have Overwatch on the Switch now.
Yeah. Okay, so before the universal Minecraft crossplay, it was literally just Xbox and Switch.
Yeah.
Oh, did they not?
Sony came later with it. Like, I can
Oh.
even show the exact trailer that proves this.
To be fair, though, that was probably Sony's fault.
Oh, most definitely, considering the end of the trailer basically mocks them with Survive Together, and showing Xbox on one side and Switch on the other.
Like, it
Where on
was
earth is this
probably
Keystone door?
Sony doing their usual thing of, yeah, crossplay. No, that's gonna hurt our business.
And then that means hurting their business more than anything else.
Yeah, and then them not participating in the crossplay is what hurt their business, because that's what it's always been. Sony are just too stupid to see it.
I mean, crossplay literally is only beneficial to business because, I'm sorry, if I have the choice between just Minecraft, for example, between PC or PlayStation, I'm gonna go PC. But then, you know, have a friend who only has a PlayStation, they're not going to buy a PC to get Minecraft on it, they're going to buy it on their PlayStation.
Is there a spirit
Yeah.
tree somewhere around here I'm missing?
No.
Because don't I need the wall break yet, or is that later?
You already have 4 keystones.
Yes, but where's the keystone door?
Over there. Oh, wait, no, that's the energy door.
Yeah, that's the energy door. The keystone door needs to be through that wall that apparently needs to be broken. What? I'm gonna check over there again. Like, that wall, that needs to be broken, right?
Yes.
Am I supposed to have that now?
Well, there's an enemy that shoots a projectile you can use for breaking things.
Oh god, do I have to somehow guide its projectile? Or does it show up
Yes.
later as well? Oh no.
What in the
Using
fuck
that.
is going on?
No, guide it up.
What do you mean, Jeff?
It sounded like someone was playing through the fire and the flames on the original fucking
Oh, that was
Guitar
me.
Hero controller.
that
You
was
might
me.
be able to use those projectiles as well.
I was spamming my enter keys with
Like to your left, those
These
guys.
ones.
my fingers because I was
That
trying
makes
to put a bunch of
significantly more
stuff away
sense.
in the
I'm
chest.
so stupid.
Okay.
And there's your key door.
Indeed. Man, that took me way longer than it should have to figure out. Especially because I've already done this.
Yeah.
Granted, that was like... How long
Okay.
ago was that? Like 2 years ago?
Where am I going to get?
Same for me.
Where am I going to get 5 day
Maybe
droppers?
it's because Sony doesn't have the money to like do crossplay.
Oh no, they
absolutely- that's-
do.
they
and
definitely
also,
do.
They're just
most
being-
games aren't going. Like, if anything, most games are going to be paying Sony to do crossplay. Sony's not going to be paying to do the crossplay.
Yeah, but
Because
that's
game
just,
developers, for the most part, actually want to do crossplay.
Yeah, Sony just doesn't want to deal with like also having Xbox players. They want everyone to be on PlayStation, which is
Well,
a stupid business model.
What Sony?
this feels difficult on the back
Sony
end.
Sony is under the impression that not allowing people to play with Xbox players will discourage people from playing on Xbox, which is the exact
a way
opposite
back.
of what it's going to do.
Silly.
Because
So-
the thing is, Xbox has crossplay almost universally with PC.
Yeah.
And it has quite a lot of crossplay with Switch. Right? So it's literally just going to discourage people from getting a PlayStation.
Yeah.
Now, granted, PlayStation, aside from Nintendo, PlayStation, well, Xbox does not have any exclusives anyone cares about. PlayStation has a decent amount. Switch has a lot because all Nintendo games are exclusive.
I think like the only Xbox exclusive I ever hear tossed around very often is like Halo.
Which
And
I
even
don't even
that's
think
not
is
even
Xbox
Xbox
exclusive
exclusive
anymore.
Yeah.
I mean, it's Xbox and PC exclusive,
It's
to be
Microsoft
fair.
exclusive.
Yeah, you
like,
can at least play it on your computer.
I don't
There is
want to play
technically
Halo.
Gears.
I'm weird like that. I don't want to play Halo.
Don't worry, neither do I.
Neither do I. The thing is, I think I would actually enjoy Halo if I grew up playing it. But I just hate fucking competitive multiplayer shit.
I
It's
hate
not
shooters.
Yeah, I was
Running
gonna say for
gun
me
and
it's not
shoot 'em up
even.
is not my thing.
I like shooters quite a bit.
For me, it's not even the multiplayer that like messes with me. It's the fact that it's a shooter.
I specifically... Well, okay, I have some issues with the controls, at least of the later games, because there's this weird drift thing with your movement. And then I have problems with the multiplayer.
Well, yeah, that's why you don't play the multiplayer.
That's why you
Yeah,
just watch
well-
the cutscenes.
I can't
That's it.
disagree.
That's why you look up a YouTube lore video.
We love YouTube lore videos here. It worked.
Also, you realize there was something you missed to the left.
Yeah, there was a secret
I?
area on the other side.
Yes.
I'm so
Yeah,
blind.
you uncovered it,
No,
and then...
top left.
I don't want to talk about it. Okay.
EJ.
See, this is. I already mentioned that I'm blind. Y'all should understand this by now. I'm gonna save up here. Yeah, this would be pretty important to pick up.
Yeah. What?
I don't want to talk about it, okay?
How?
What killed you?
There's a spike right there that extends very slightly further than you'd expect it to.
I thought it was like you somehow clipped into the boulder.
No, no, I just died like an idiot and touched a spike.
Okay, where the
Man,
fuck
I love
am
taking
going?
9 damage in a single hit. It's so much fun.
Sounds like it.
I mean, depends on the game whether or not 9 damage is a lot.
It's a lot in this game.
Yeah, just a little.
That is directly contradictory to the statement we just offered.
Just Ori? Yes.
Guilty Gear?
Borderlands? No.
I still don't know what I'm supposed to be doing with this.
You'll figure it out.
Ah, there it is.
Have we ever
Right.
known what we're supposed to be doing?
No. Least of all me.
Crusade. I think that is a
I just
cause that
realized that
everyone here can get behind, you know?
What?
I thought you would just rammed your face straight.
I said that's I said a
That's
crusade. I think that's a goal that everyone here can get it behind.
Crusades? Yeah.
This is notably not the thing I was supposed to do with that one.
We're
Correct.
gonna do we're gonna do a crusade for atheism.
Yeah!
Here we
Destroy
go.
all the
me.
religion.
Oh, wait, I thought you meant you were gonna, like, kill all the atheist people. Fuck.
No, I meant destroy all the religion.
I can be religious if it means I get to die.
Yeah.
I mean, what?
You can
what
be a
religion-
Jew if it means you get to die.
What religion? Oh, not again.
Not again, indeed. Okay, I was incorrect. The spikes do only do 8 damage.
This was supposed to be a crusade against religion, and now it's just become Nazi 2.0.
It's become Holocaust 2.
Electric Boogaloo. No, wait. Oh, there's gotta be a... Okay, hold on. I'm trying to think of something awful.
Ah,
Me.
Holocaust 2, time to gas the Jew.
how much? Man, these are wonderful statements being said on my stream.
Yeah, this mod's gonna.
Yeah, sorry, TJ. I think we're about to get banned.
Wouldn't
See,
be,
the fun part is,
wouldn't be
no
the
one
first
ever has
time
these
I've...
conversations. No one ever decides to start up these conversations in my stream because no one's ever in my stream.
That is not the correct one. Oh,
See, I was just trying to die.
Well, it probably doesn't help that you're Jewish.
Well, that's not my fault.
Why does it matter?
I mean, apparently it matters a lot to me.
Why?
Hey,
It
I'm
is
just
all
here to.
fun.
I'm just here making jokes.
Silly.
Yeah, you might want to clear out the frog.
perhaps.
The frog.
Ah!
The frocket. We're clearing out the frocket.
Alright. What is
Congrats, you have
unsafe
made
about
progress.
this zone?
It is
this
so
area.
unfortunate that
I
no
can't
one
disagree.
understands that joke. No, I didn't.
Alright. Come on. There we go.
I'm a fucking dumbass. I just
You're
hit
just
R
not
and
realizing
dropped
that?
my weapon when I tried to go and recharge it with some gems. Okay, so I need to...
Progress City. It's a beautiful city.
I need to get Daedra hearts somehow.
Well, first you have to seduce them.
And then I have to cut out their heart, because I actually need the real heart.
The actual biological legitimate heart.
Are
Yeah,
trying
didn't
to
you know
make-
that's how this works?
Are you trying to
Um,
make Daedric armor or something?
Yeah. Well, not armor, I'm trying to make a Daedric sword.
Well, yeah.
And, okay, yes, I
One
am
second.
trying to make Daedric armor for my horse.
Perfectly normal.
I'm sorry, what?
I have a mod called Convenient Horses, and one of the things it adds is horse armor.
What is this, Oblivion?
Yes.
No, it's Skyrim.
Are you aware of the horse armor Oblivion?
Oh, no, I'm not.
Oh boy. So, horse armor was a DLC in Oblivion, but the thing is, it is basically one of the only DLCs to not be included in any form of bundle whatsoever for the longest time.
Oh, that sucks.
So, you know, the Shivering Isles, which is an entire extra world, and all of the other real DLCs were included with the Game of the Year edition. But you had to spend $4 for that horse armor.
Unforgivable.
Actually, you know what? Skyrim did the same thing. Actually, it did the same, because there's a, like, $4 thing on the Creation Club that adds horse armor.
But no, the funniest
it
thing
might-
about this, like, what makes this truly hilarious is there was really only ever one horse in Oblivion you ever won. They couldn't win armor.
Was it Shadowmere? Could you have
Shadowmere.
Shadowmere? Yeah, okay, I thought so. He is also the one horse who ever won in Skyrim, because he's basically immortal.
Oh, he's completely immortal in Oblivion, but
He is actually not in Skyrim, he just has a ridiculous health pool.
here's how
Check
good
on.
it is in Oblivion. You can kill him, put items on his corpse, and then, like any other essential NPC, he'll wake up and can be rode again. He is a horse-shaped treasure chest.
Fascinating.
That is pretty cool. I didn't know that's how essential NPCs worked in that game, because that's not at all how they work in Skyrim. Because Skyrim, they just go into like a bleed out animation. You can't do anything.
Shadowmare is the only one who functions like that. All other essential NPCs function like they do in Skyrim.
Oh wait, no, Shadowmere might just have a unique ability to resurrect himself.
No, it's because he's considered a unique, essential NPC. But because they didn't have the stagger animation for horses,
that would
get
make sense,
animation.
actually.
Also, I'm gonna shut up. So
Yeah,
your
I have a text box. This spirit, another sacrifice for Nibel. Nier flew through the air. She soared through the sky. Her world knew no bounds until the forest turned blind. And now, for an access to a power.
Is it super dash?
Charge jump.
Charge jump. Basically super dash.
And that could be done on walls, right?
Yes.
I do need to check if Shadowmere... Because there's a thing with this mod. So health and carry weight of horses, because horses can actually carry stuff with this mod, are tied together, which might mean that Shadowmere has basically unlimited carry weight.
Entirely possible.
It might be that he has the default starting carry weight. I don't know what that is, and I still have to upgrade it, but it will also upgrade his health, though. Because
Brilliant planning.
it also adds in horse leveling system. So as you ride your horse, they get levels, which you can spend to give them more health and carry weight, give them more stamina, or give them more speed. I think that's what it is. Wait, or is stamina and health tied together? Oh, wait, no! It's carry weight and damage.
That makes sense, actually.
Carry weight and damage, and then health and stamina, so no. And I don't think Shadowmere has extra damage.
Oh, but yeah. So as I was saying, Shadowmare in Oblivion is just dumb.
Checks out.
Like, unironically, the best faction to do in Oblivion was the Dark Brotherhood, just because it got you Shadowmare.
I would say that's arguably true in Skyrim. Like, he's not as ridiculous, but he's still a near immortal horse, and also you can use him to train your combat skills ridiculously easily.
True. But you know what horse is even better than Shadowmare in Skyrim?
Arvak?
Arvok.
Arvak is pretty damn... Because he looks way cooler, too.
Yeah.
Unfortunately, with the Convenient Horses mod, that's not true anymore.
Aw.
Because he literally just functions identically to how he does in normal Skyrim. So I can't use him to carry stuff.
I mean,
I can't... Yeah, it does kind of make sense, because otherwise he's just a summonable chest. But also, the horse is already a summonable chest. So here's the thing with Shadowmere. Number one, he can't carry anything. Number two, I can't give him armor.
Shadowmare or Arvok?
Arvak. I mentioned Arvak. I have no idea about Shadowmere. I assume I can give Shadowmere armor. So he can't carry anything. I can't give him armor. I can't do anything else. He functions exactly like normal.
I don't want to talk about it.
Which would be fine, if not for the fact that I have the ability to summon any horse I own to me anyways.
Yeah, that would make Arvok...
And also, unlike with Arvak, I get automatically put on the horse after it's summoned. I don't have to get on afterwards, so it's even better.
Yeah, that would make Arvok a bit pointless.
Just a bit.
But in normal Skyrim, Arvok is the best horse.
Yes, because unlike Shadowmere, he is legitimately unkillable, because you can literally just bring him back to life.
Convenient.
Well, because he is already dead, and you are summoning him from a plane of death.
Yeah,
He
he's just a
cannot
conjuring
die.
spell.
He cannot die too. Electric Boogaloo.
Die to Electric Boogaloo. In the
Um,
meantime, we have found what we came here for.
The Sunstone.
Indeed. No wonder Kuro is avoiding this place. The Sunstone still radiates the light that she fears. So obviously we dropped this straight into her nest, right?
Of course.
This will not end poorly.
Murder.
Yeah, I was right the second time. Damaging carry weight, and then health and stamina, and then movement speed.
You've found the Sunstone. Using this legendary rune, you gain entrance to Mount Horu.
So yeah, the horses with this mod have 3 stats, which you can increase.
Obviously, you need to increase the horse's Majika.
Why'd you pronounce it like that?
For the longest time, I didn't play games with sound, so I kind of just made pronunciations as I went, and
That was one of
how I
them.
I always referred to it as Majika instead of Magica.
In the meantime, Gumo has proven to be the world's best doctor.
Indeed, Gumo's best character.
Their journey inspired even he who had doubt.
Congratulations, Naru is now alive.
Gumo had found a place to belong. With Naru, who also didn't have a place to belong.
Or a life.
Indeed.
I mean, did Naru not? I mean, because they were with Ori at the beginning of the game, weren't they?
Yes, and then Naru died.
Okay, well, I guess.
And that's why Ori left, alongside the fact that there was no longer any food in the area. With the Sunstone, we can now pass through Mount Horu's gates. But do you feel the shaking, the rumbling in the earth? Mount Horu is close to spewing fire. There's no time to lose.
Does Ori actually need to eat?
That's a good question.
Because Ori isn't an animal. Ori is a seed of the spirit tree.
Indeed.
It's entirely possible he doesn't know that he doesn't need to eat.
I oddly enough think that might be the case because after leaving Naru, Ori leaves and is super frail by the time, the spirit tree reawakens him or them. But that's a good question. I don't think Ori is biologically, I don't think it's biologically necessary for Ori to eat. I just think Ori ate because Naru ate.
That would make the most sense, because, Ori is literally a seed. But you did know that Ori was a seed, right?
Yes.
Okay.
I have played this game before, contrary to popular belief.
Well, I mean, that's really more explained in Will of the Wisp.
I mean, I don't know what else the floating off the tree thing would mean, to be fair.
Fair, but, at the end of Will of the Wisp, Ori literally becomes the new spirit tree.
Checks out.
Dare you spoil games like this
Indeed.
so casually? As no one in this call actually cares.
It do be like that. I mean, to be fair, if I could already draw the connection that Ori was a seed without being explicitly told by the fact of what happens in the opening cutscene, that's not really that much of a surprise.
Yeah.
Where am I supposed to go now? Around
Out
this
Horu.
way. Alright. Conveniently, I already grabbed the Horu Fields teleporter.
Quite convenient. So, you're at the end of the game.
Indeed I am. It might unironically take me more than 30 minutes to finish, though. And that's kind of a problem. Just kind of, though.
You can always just extend this stream until you beat it.
Might as well, right?
Because if you don't,
I don't want to talk about it.
if you don't beat it now, then you'll have an entire extra stream for it.
Indeed.
When it'll only take, 15 minutes.
And unlike the Messenger, I don't exactly have any, optional content to really stall for time with, unless I really
Aside
want
from
100% the game again.
Yeah. So, what is your next platformer you're doing?
Probably Hollow Knight, but not in the context of exclusively doing full percent.
So, obviously, this is when you do 112 Embrace the Void.
Indeed. Darkness brought them to this forsaken place.
There's two of my own horse. Wait, why is my
At
horse
the
not
gates of Mount Horu, a tough decision was made. To advance the plot, the
game.
toughest decision.
This is the best dungeon, and I don't know how it works still, because I've always accidentally kind of glitched through it.
Nice. Nibel's source of warmth. All its glory has burned. Let's be careful. Many of those that entered this place have never returned. Mount Horu. I really do think this is just the culmination of everything amazing about this game.
Yeah.
Dies in the
Unlike the
cutscene.
previous dungeon.
You saw that, right? It was really
Yeah.
close. The element of warmth is close, but the mountain, I have never seen it this way. We've come so far, so much has been lost. You can't give up now. We must enter the fray. Your rhyming has inspired me to continue on with my journey. As for how to do that, I frankly don't remember.
Not that way.
Indeed, not that way.
Also, don't forget, that ground hurts you.
I'm aware. That's why I've been avoiding it.
Okay.
Ah! That hurts
That
me!
also hurts you.
I didn't see that. How do I do this?
You're in an orb.
I forgot about Light Burst. Wait, is Light Burst? I'm having a stroke. I don't want to talk about it. Obviously, I did that to get my mana back.
What? Why is the alchemy shop selling weapons and armor? And nothing else?
Is Light Burst even required for completion? Because it's in the same place you get Dash, which I don't think Dash is required for completion, for that matter.
I actually don't.
Ah!
What is required for completion is not hitting those spikes, though.
Indeed. Damn it. Leave me alone. Like, surely Light Burst can't be required for
what's with
completion. Alright, I think I'm going the right way. I think. All I know is Chuckles, I'm in danger. Come on, shoot me.
Chuckles, I'm being shot at.
Ah! Shoot me, but don't make environmental damage, please! Ah!
That was so close.
I know. Alright. I think I'm supposed to cut across here instead of whatever I was trying to do there. I may have been wrong about that. You know, I completely forgot I literally just got access to Super Jump. That might help me out here. Just maybe.
No.
I
It
decided to
won't.
look up Orange Blind Force to any percent. It's under 10 minutes.
I'm aware. I don't want to talk about it, but I'm aware. Like, if there's a Steam achievement for beating this game in 3 hours, it takes significantly less than 3 hours to beat this game. That's all I'm
Yeah.
gonna say.
But I'm surprised that 10 minutes.
As they fought for
There
their
must be
lives
a lot
amidst
of
the fires
like,
of Horu.
skips then.
Oh yeah, plenty. Hello,
Like, of course it
Naru.
uses the teleport code a lot. was gonna skip to Mount Haru in this just to see if they have Light Burst for Mount Haru.
Naru wished solely to see her child again. Alright. Time for some of the most technical puzzles in the entire game. Oh. Ah! That wasn't even really technical or a puzzle, I'm just stupid.
Sounds right.
Once again, not technical or a puzzle, I'm just stupid.
They don't even go to Mount Haru in the any percent.
How the fuck do you beat this game without going to Mount Horu?
It's a wrong warp.
A wrong warp? Checks out.
Yeah.
Oh, that's why it's only 10 minutes.
Yeah, I can accept that.
Completely skip Mount Haru.
That does explain why it's only 10 minutes.
Among many other reasons.
Yeah. It is part of the explanation at the very least, which frankly is all we can ask for.
But I was trying to figure out how the hell they went from the Ginso tree to the final chase sequence instantly. It's...
I was like, I guess that checks out. Ori, these rocks appear unstable. Through my light, we might be able to use them to stop the lava from spreading. Good job, Sane.
Because that's how draining lava works.
I mean, to be fair, if Sane is to be believed and it's a constant flow, then stopping the flow, while it wouldn't quite work exactly like shown here, I would also have a brain. There we go.
A brain. I was 100% convinced you were about to try to bash your way up there and get hit by the spike.
I will neither confirm nor deny that.
Like, I was 100% convinced that was what was about to happen.
Oh, don't worry, so was I. Anyway, with that lava taken care of, can I go do things here? That's English. I don't want to talk about it. It sure is convenient that lava is in the background and the foreground, but not the actual important ground.
Shit, my father's calling me.
I don't think this is where I want to be. I don't want to talk about that one. That was just bad. Now we grab this one, ride it across. See you later, nerd. Alright, that's another lava flow stopped. We can work with this.
Well, it has been fun, but unfortunately I must disappear.
Fair enough. Thank you for coming along, and we shall see you later.
Yeah, I'll be back later tonight.
Fair enough. See you then, I guess.
But yeah, later.
See ya. Ah, yes, a map stone I can use. We have done it. Ow. Ah! Ow. I'm good at video games, said not me. This is not where I'm supposed to go yet, I don't think. What am I doing here? Not that. Or that. I'll be right back in a moment. Alright. Let us continue then.
Why are there bears in the middle of town?
Perfectly normal. What are you talking about?
Your souls are mine.
Hmm.
Fucking, I wait in the middle of town and then suddenly bears appear. How'd they get past the guards? What incompetent bastard is guarding the gate?
I mean, I'd like to see you protect the gate from bears.
They have bows. They don't.
You know how
Hey,
little damage a bow is gonna do to a bear.
It's not gonna do as little as you think.
I
Because
can't
bows
disagree.
actually do quite a lot.
This is true. Ah! This is not a good place for me to be in.
Where are my vendors? Oh my god, how are there more bears?
You know, upon closer examination, I don't actually believe I need to kill every one of these. That makes this significantly easier.
Okay.
Just gonna save there. Oh no, I do. I do need to kill every one of them. Just on the way back would probably be an easier way of doing it than trying to platform forward after having progressively less stuff to work with. Ow. Ow. I don't want to talk about it.
What the heck? This person has fucking 45 Danger Hearts. Okay.
Perfectly standard amount to have.
I am taking 6.
We're saving again with most of them down. Alright, I have done it. I now get to move on. Don't die. Thank you for your excellent advice, the trash dude. I shall follow it. Perhaps not well, but I shall at least try to follow it. Alright. We've only got a few more of these, I think.
Why did I fast travel here?
Ah!
I just had to use my brother as a rolling pin on my grandfather's back.
That is a fascinating statement, I must say.
Yeah.
My grandpa had an appointment today. And I don't know who it was with or anything like that. I might have been someone who was looking at his back or some shit. I don't know. But the whole way it ended up going, right, was he has a whole bunch of exercises he had to do, and then the last thing is called a weighted roll. And apparently, the guy has like a PVC pipe filled with cement that's about 27 pounds, and he would be rolling it up my grandpa's back, rolling up and down my grandpa's back. I didn't have that, so I grabbed my little brother.
Perfectly normal thing to do in this circumstance.
How old is your little brother?
Just over 10.
Means he's like.
I love
way more
using
than
10-year-olds
20
as medical instruments. Please don't take that out of context. Now that I think about that, that was a terrible thing to say.
What did you say?
Please don't. I love using 10-year-olds as medical instruments. That's going to be taken out of context.
That could be taken in some very bad ways.
Indeed.
See,
I only
obviously
realized
you
that
gotta use
after
them
I
as
said
medical, and obviously you use them as medical experiments.
I don't know
Even
if that's
worse.
any better.
Even-
This is much better because it involves killing a child.
All of it's bad.
Yeah.
What do you mean? Children aren't people. You know how hard it is to roll a child like a fucking rolling pin?
No, I do not
I can
actually.
imagine. I mean,
Yeah, I would imagine it would be difficult, but I don't know.
let me reminisce to when I was 10. How
I
weird
had
would
to-
that be?
I had to grab him by like the scruff of his shirt and the bottom of his shorts and just like roll him.
That's no good.
It looked like I was just flopping a corpse back and forth on my grandfather's back.
Pretty standard
Why
medical
weren't
procedure.
you?
Oh. Interesting circumstance.
That is the question.
Oh, did you actually hear what I said?
Yeah, why I warned you. That is the question.
Okay, I thought you had it because there was just no response.
Ah!
I was seeing if anyone else would respond first, you know?
Nah. He's right there, FBI kid. Oh god. I'm assuming that was a reference to what I said about the medical instruments statement. Someone has responded in chat about that.
Yeah, it's just Aaron.
I know it's Aaron, but at least I have someone in my chat alongside my,
Alongside
co-commentators.
us idiots.
Wow, that's amazing. You have people in your chat. You have people in your chat that sometimes aren't your friends, and then sometimes are your friends. I don't even get that fucking much.
Ouch.
Well, the thing which happens with you is most of the people that are in, like, most of the friends that would be in your chat are in the voice chat.
Yeah, but even when I only have, like, Sheldon in there with me, no one else.
Yeah.
I'm just here with the memories of my Fire Emblem 1 Iron Man series, when I would frequently be the only one.
Well, see, there, it was mostly because I was at work.
Indeed.
Otherwise, I'd have been there.
There are plenty of reasons plenty of people have for not being present, and they are all valid.
I mean, none of mine are, because my reasoning is literally just, I don't know, I wasn't there.
Your reasoning is my sleep schedule fucked.
Which, frankly, understandable.
It's either that or I just didn't feel like showing up.
Understandable.
Ah, just like my parents to my bed.
Are you Doofenshmirtz?
Obviously.
Alright, we've stopped another lava flow.
Well, was it Doofenshmirtz where one of his myriad of sad backstories was that his parents weren't there on the day of his birth?
Yes,
Neither of his parents.
Neither. Yeah.
Yeah. It's like, wait, how does that work?
Just...
Exactly.
I'm pretty sure that just canonically means that Doofenshmirtz is just coming up with these on this.
I wouldn't be surprised, but also there's very clear evidence that at least some of them are true.
In actuality, he's just schizophrenic and he doesn't want to go to therapy, so he just tells a fucking platypus that randomly shows up to stop his plots every day. All of his issues.
Oh god.
OWCA is a construct of his imagination too.
Head.
Well, no, see, only half of it's in Doofenshmirtz's head. The other half is in Candace's because the boys never actually survived their childhood.
Oh yeah, I remember seeing that theory.
Exactly.
It's It's a weird one.
What on earth am I doing here?
It is indeed a theory.
But that's
I'm doing
just
this
a
here.
theory. A stupid theory.
Ow. Ow.
Oh,
I'm
this is
so
an
good at
interesting
these.
idea.
Yeah? Interesting idea, you say?
I have a katana here, which I am enchanting, and I had the idea of putting a frost damage, which will do damage to health and stamina, and shock damage, which will do damage to health and magicka. Or mana, whatever. I mean, it's called magicka in Skyrim, but it's just mana.
See, obviously you need to make 3 different katanas, each with different effects. Called one Winky, one Blinky, and the last one Soul Stealer. We all know the ability.
Well,
of
no,
Soul
I
Stealer.
already had Soul Stealer, though. That was SCP 2200. I don't have SCP 2200 anymore, unfortunately. He became obsolete, so I had to get rid of him.
Dang.
Huh.
Oh, you know what? There's a sword with an enchantment that I would really like to put on this thing, but I don't know if I can. Because it might be a unique weapon. Alright. Let us perform the magic horse call.
Now, I'm no geologist, but I'm not actually sure as to the logistics of having rocks stop magma for extended periods of time.
They would for a little bit, but probably not for long.
Yeah. Well, I guess it depends on the type of
Especially
rock.
with the magma being so,
Everywhere.
No, what is the word? Porous? No, that's wrong.
This.
Like
It's
viscous?
flowing very easily. Yeah, it's flowing very easily, which means it must be very, very hot. So it would probably melt most any stone in a couple of seconds,
We'll check out.
at most. Like, there's a few man-made stones that I don't think it would melt, or at least it would take significantly longer to. Yeah, I was right. I can't disenchant.
Hmm. Alright, here's another one. I'm gonna grab this mana real quick. Ow.
Maybe I
I don't
will
know how I
just
didn't
give
see
it.
that. My literal only complaint with this place is that sometimes I just can't tell what's in the foreground and what's in the background.
Understandable.
Other than that, great place. I don't want to talk about that one. Or that one, for that matter.
Do you want to talk about anything?
Yes. How this game is great, but I'm not good at it. So let's talk about how great the game is instead of how I'm not good at it. Is this an acceptable compromise?
I already
don't think you're doing
silenced
too
this
bad.
phone call. Why are you still going?
Yeah, I think you're doing all right, TJ.
I can't disagree, but also it's like... This
I
game
can't
isn't particularly
disagree,
hard.
but I can.
I can't disagree,
can't
but I will
disagree,
regardless.
but I'm going to proceed to do so.
I'm legally obligated.
That doesn't mean I'm required.
No! My speedrunning strategies are not working. They are only getting me killed.
Speedrun. Death
One more.
percent.
He LTC'd his own life. For context, that's a reference to, there's a video of, a Fire Emblem 8 Iron Man run. No, this is FE7, I think. But, FE7 Iron Man run where, several times the person playing cuts away because of one specific character performing significantly better than expected. Man, I'm having a rough time getting out of this room. There we go. Much better. Let's go ahead and reuse that save point. Bash in the correct direction this time. Alright, we're pretty much done here. Pretty much. A bit more to go. This is definitely the intended way of getting there. Just gonna save. That's supposed to be a super jump.
You didn't charge it. There's someone I'd like you to meet about charging your
what am
super
I?
jump.
I nearly enchanted this sword without giving it a dumbass name.
Unforgivable.
Okay, so it's a Daedric katana that does frost and shock damage. Ooh, I didn't think about naming this one. I have a naming scheme for my whips, but I didn't think of a naming scheme for anything else.
Rip.
Ooh, that was a notification. Batface 101 is now following. Thank you for the follow. Ah, this room. I remember this room.
It's taken 57 years for Max to follow you.
But it has finally
So
happened.
it has now happened. You are finally worthy.
Yes.
You're finally worthy of being followed by the most popular Twitch streamer.
Indeed. It is a great accomplishment, one that I have much pride and honor in. No!
TJ, no!
I have no idea what you're talking about. I followed you for decades. Ah, have you? Ah, I must be mistaken. My apologies. That is not at all the direction I expected that to go in.
You fool.
No!
No, TJ, you did it again.
I'm
You
working
gotta
on it.
aim higher.
I'm working on it. I
You
never
fool.
said I was good at video
I
games.
have 70 alternative accounts.
You fool! I have 70 alternative accounts.
There it is.
No, oh fucking god! I thought it was gonna roll off again.
I was about 90% sure it would too. Don't worry. There we go. Just gonna do my legendary talent of throwing a tantrum rather than facing my problems head on. Block this lava flow, and even though it's around 5 o'clock, and I would typically end my streams right around now, we are in the literal last half an hour of the game. Or 5 minutes if you're good at it.
Wait, but what about your 15-part plan?
Unfortunately, that will have to wait. I'll find more content to do, just not right now.
Okay, I have to come up with a dumb reference for this sword, so I can name it. So it's a katana. It's a demon katana that does frost and shock damage.
This is gonna be a
See,
fun
so it's a
arena.
demon katana, so immediately I want to go ahead and say something about, since it's demon and ice, say something about when hell freezes over.
Ow. I would check out. Man, I get one shot by the enemies in this arena. This is gonna be fun. Ow. I'm just gonna spam Spirit Flame until I win. I don't know about you guys, but it sounds like a great idea. Or Charge Flame. It worked! I'm gonna go ahead and save. What's over here? Nothing of use, I don't think. Alright, one last room, it seems. It seems. The element of warmth is within our grasp. With the elements restored, we can undo the effects of her wrath. Oh! Well, there's Kudo again. It is time to do what we in the business refer to as skedaddling. See you later, bird.
What we in the business refer to as dying.
Wouldn't be the first time. Ow. Wouldn't be the first time, won't be the last. Are you gonna clip that too? I think that needs to be a clip.
Yeah.
Could deafen myself real quick for this.
No! Kudo, why? Why must you give me a time limit on a rhythm game? Ah! See you later, bird. I would say see you later, nerd, like I always do, but unfortunately Joseph has reprimanded me for saying that when I could have easily said bird instead of nerd.
It is done.
Yeah.
Pull a pro gamer move and jump in the lava as a power play.
Not this time. Well, I jumped in fire. Is that good enough for you?
Also, I'm right back. Back to the bathroom.
Ow. No! This is going to be a difficult escape in case it isn't obvious. Ow. How rude. Ah! This is frustrating. I take... See, the maximum health at this point in the game is 15. I take 8 damage from just about everything here. I have 9 health right now. It literally would not make a difference if I was at full health or not. Because I still die in 2 hits either way. That being said, though, this is the last major challenge of the game on its hardest difficulty, so it's like... should have seen that coming. Ah! I'm so good at video games. This is a lie. I lied to you. That's not where I was meant to go. Let me out of here.
I return. I see that you've come no closer.
Indeed. We have the longest, most difficult escape segment in the game. As in, I die in like 2 hits, unironically.
Well, I am sorry, but I must. I think I have to leave for now.
Fair enough.
Specifically because Max is also streaming, and they're streaming Bioshock.
Much more interesting game.
I mean, I wouldn't say that much. This does seem like a very interesting game, but it's something I know a lot more about, so I'd
Fair
be
enough.
able to comment a bit better.
Understandable. Have fun with that.
Yeah. Good luck to you, man.
Thanks, I appreciate it.
Do I need
See-
to clip that before I leave?
If you would like to, go ahead. See, the issue is, telling me to have good luck is like, I don't know, what's something like destined to happen. It's like telling Kansas to not get a tornado. I don't know.
Yeah. Makes no sense why you would say it, and it's also not going to happen.
Ow, I don't want to talk about that one.
And going with my current trend of constantly, clipping it just to the frame you die, this
Yeah.
one's also doing it.
Wonderful. We love to see it.
Yeah. Alright, see you later, man.
See ya. Always remember to thank your co-commentators. Which is precisely why I didn't think until after he left.
Yeah.
I had to think about it for half a second.
Oh, god damn. I hate this computer.
Ah! Come on. No. Everything's on fire. Ow. She left them to burn. Thought she vanquished my light. Ori, please get up. How about no?
How about no?
The spirit tree. So close. He's our only hope left. The spirit tree's near. There's one step more to take. The forest of Nibel will live once again. Ah! Well, I tried. Oh, now we take control of Naru once more. It has been a long time coming.
Alright. I have named the Jadric sword, and I decided to name it in the dragon language, because why not?
Checks out.
I couldn't think of anything better to do. Uh-oh. Oh, you've got to be fucking kidding me.
I like how you say that while the forest fire is being set out.
No, so what
Oh,
happened
goodbye, Kuro.
is my my goddamn Ethernet adapter disconnected again. So the stream just fucking like cut out
Oof.
right as that happened.
Oof. Well, with the flames quelled, and Kuro choosing to return the light instead of destroy it this time, Nibel indeed does live on once more. The spirit tree has been revived. Well, that was Ori and the Blind Forest. I'm not 100% sure I could do it justice. I did not 100% the game, that's for sure. And we really only played it for a grand total of 6 hours on stream, but you know what? Totally worth it.
That's okay.
Totally worth it.
I think it's a wonderful game.
It is a wonderful game. It
Very
really is.
sweet and beautiful.
It looks amazing, it's got amazing music. It plays incredibly well. It's just... It's very heartwarming, too, in a way. It's,
It's made with love.
yeah. Ori and the Blind Forest really is a wonderful game. I still haven't played Will of the Wisps yet, but I'm planning on changing that soon. Either way, I think we'll be doing another
6
Metroid...
years later.
Yeah, 6 years later. Anyway, I do believe for Wednesdays from the next project we're going to be doing is Hollow Knight. This time, not in the context of a challenge run, so I can actually demonstrate the stuff the game has to offer, instead of just repeatedly dying over and over again in one specific combat challenge. Yeah, I think that'll be a pretty great place to go next. But yeah. Either way, for now, I once again need to stress that Ori is a great game. Would highly recommend if anyone hasn't played it yet. And, yeah, that's about it, really. Don't got much else to say.
Yay. Alright.
Alright, time to raid Max.
Not a bad idea. We shall go ahead and do that.
They are streaming. Might as
Indeed.
well.
Alright. Yeah, things that are coming up. Friday, we're
That's
gonna be... Wait, what?
It's the stream.
That is the stream, indeed. Things that are coming up. On Friday, we're going to go ahead and continue with the deal from The Messenger, where I play a different Metroidvania, but with only one life. I might return to Ori's one life mode after this, just because why not. That will definitely not end poorly, as we've seen here today.
Yep, nothing will go wrong.
Nothing will go wrong there. Let's see. Saturday, I will be doing whatever my friends decide to do that day, I guess. And Monday, we'll be continuing with Tales of Symphonia. We're getting pretty close to the end of that one, but I still think there's a good 2 more episodes left. And, yeah. Thank you all for watching. And I shall see you in the rated channel, I guess. I shall see you all later, then. Start raid.
As Rianne is getting a police raid in the background.
Oh.
Not the raid I
Yeah.
intended to start.
I live by a hospital.
That's kind of unfortunate. I mean, it's good if you ever need to go to the hospital.
It's just kind of quirky, I guess.
All right.
Happens a lot of in a few streams.
Yeah. With that, I think I'm gonna go take a break and grab something to eat before I probably end up over on that stream as well.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yep. All right. I shall see you all later.